keto.
eat Temi
Yeah, it'd be keto.
sushi?
Yes.
Beef sashimi, aka dog sashimi, aka Temi sashimi.
1 minute.
Oh, sorry. I
Can
unmuted,
you
by the way.
pick my
Oh,
food
wait.
up?
Are you
Hello?
serious?
Yeah.
Wait, how much of that did they hear?
Just the dog sashimi part.
Oh, now they think... That's pretty racist. We're Korean, too.
What?
I mean, it runs in our blood.
That's fucked up, Edison. They illegalized it. Illegal. Is that a word?
Illegalized it.
Legalized? So why would it
Yeah.
illegalize?
Off,
be a
but
word?
offline TV, it's its own sovereign nation, so don't worry. We have our own rules.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, cause we're the faces of IRL.
I'm the law around here.
Wait, did they actually have to make that illegal in Korea?
I think so.
I can't tell if you're BSing me. That would be so sad if that were the case.
Hey guys, do you hear us okay? Can everybody give me their longest yeah boy, please?
Oh, another Steven meme.
Is that how is that a Stephen meme?
Oh no, never mind. Ready? 3,
Alright.
2, 1.
Yeah,
Oh god, I'm sweating.
Yes!
I actually
Girls win! Girls win!
Oh, I'm
Dude,
sweating.
legit, I was like, I just want to
Oh.
be not last and not second last.
I didn't know what was going on, so I didn't even like take a deep breath in or anything.
Sure, likely story out of
That
sight.
was actually really good. I'm so proud of us for that one.
That was a
Alright,
nice yeah
so,
boy. Make sure to
podcast
clip
over?
that and send it to
Yeah,
Steven.
that was it.
Yeah, boy.
So he
That's
gets
the only
fucking
reason
over
why I'm
another
here.
else.
quote stolen unquote meme.
I can't wait to subvote it.
Wait, what does that mean? You fishing for that subscriber cash?
No.
Scar, have you ever put your chat into sub mode?
I've only had to do it if like people are spamming like really bad
years.
stuff.
Hmm.
Is that sugarfish?
I ordered it like a long time ago and it finally came, so I might eat a little on the podcast if you don't mind.
But yeah, but isn't
What is that?
drug elephant?
Oh, okay.
I can tell their boxing is very
Unique.
yeah.
Poki.
It's like Innisfree and then randomly throws in a
Bulgarians.
different
Uniquely
color.
qualified
Yes.
boxing. Packaging, I mean. Oh, by the way, guys, this is gonna be a bit of like a mukbang podcast.
if you don't
but,
want me
like,
to, I
no,
can
no,
put it on the fridge.
do it.
Mm.
It's not that I
Just
want any.
do
I
it.
just want
Here,
you to
eat
eat
however
when
many
you're
Just
you want,
do
and
it.
then bring it back. Okay.
You know?
Wait,
He's
Albert
gonna
with
eat the whole
sushi
thing.
that doesn't
Yeah.
that doesn't mean
Come
anything.
on.
Albert is
Okay,
a
no,
bottomless
sure.
But I'm
pit.
sure he's hungry.
You can
so-
literally
Yeah, if
feed
you're
him
hungry,
anything.
eat it. Albert, eat it.
If you're hungry, eat. All right.
If you say Albert eat it, he'll just eat the entire thing.
Albert, just eat it. It's fine.
Oh my
just
God.
share.
Scar, weren't you the one telling
Wait,
me you
we're
were
gonna
like,
have to,
I've
you know
never
what, guys?
heard.
I'm just unveiling right now. I don't think this is Hello.
They can't even
Hello.
Welcome
See
back
it.
to Welcome back to another Poki podcast.
Dun, dun, dun.
Albert, yeah, can you show the camera? Just like zoom into it.
Can you zoom in this?
Whoa, that actually looks really good. Show the salmon. Show the salmon.
It's hard. Okay. Whew.
That's delicious. Oh.
Oh.
That's a little. Oh, there we go.
Scar,
Hello.
weren't you the one that was telling me you've never heard Albert say, "I'm full"? It's
Yeah.
always
Yeah, it's
"I'm
true,
good."
though.
Yeah,
Or,
pretty much.
Or
There was like two. There's been like one or two times. It's very rare.
very. Was that at a buffet? A buffet?
And I think when it comes to sushi, there's never that line because like it's. I've never heard him say that with sushi.
Are you doing this right in front of me? It's being blocked by the laptop.
I don't care.
Show
There's-
the people, Lily.
The
Just
people.
got shit all over my hands.
Yeah, that's why
That's
they
what
give you
she
a
said.
wet wipe.
Oh, they give you wet.
Yeah. They're so nice. I love sugarfish. Except it doesn't come warm. That's the only downside.
When you eat it, the rice is like nice and warm. I think that's
Like
the
at the
most,
restaurant.
the part of sugarfish that makes them like unique. The rice is warm and
That's
what is
their-
this? A food podcast.
That's their
now, right?
best
Let's
distinguishing
talk
feature.
about our favorite
Yeah,
food.
it really is actually.
No,
but
I'm
like it's still
serious.
good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But
It's
I
good.
mean,
It's
they're
pretty
unique
good.
in
It's a
that
little over
price.
priced, rated. I don't know what the word is.
There's a bougie side of me that wants to say something about sugarfish, but you know what? I'm
Just
okay.
say it, Scar. Just say it.
Just say it, Scar. Just,
Just
say it.
say it, Scar. You bougie mother trucker.
I think when it comes to sugarfish, it's like the entry level when it comes to like nicer sushi, and because it's like it's like everyone introduces it to like their friends, and it's somewhat nice like environment.
Over this tour.
But to be honest, it's like just overpriced, and quality wise can be found better
I
in
do
other
think
areas.
Sugarfish was my first like entry to like
Same.
what sushi can be more than California rolls,
Yeah. And so
then-
like a lot of people have really good things to say.
I went to Urasawa,
Oh yeah, okay, you understand.
good sushi.
For people who don't know, your Sawa is a place where you can't go unless like you have an invite. I'm pretty sure.
The chef only serves 4 to 5 people every night.
Yeah, you can't take pictures.
Oh
You
my
can't take
God.
pictures, nothing.
And
It's a
the
30-course meal.
Yeah, the average price.
30 course?
It's really
The
good.
average
How do you
price
even
is like
eat that much?
$300 to
Each
$600.
course is like,
Small?
it comes
It's like a
out
couple
like
pieces.
Lily got invited by someone, and I was so
oh my
jealous.
God, it was the best thing I've ever eaten in my life.
And the best part about it is she wanted to vlog it, and they're just like, no.
Wait, what? Seriously?
You're not allowed to take pictures or anything there.
Wow.
Have some. Eat it.
Have some, Albie.
take
Literally,
that
you
one.
see his hands.
Just eat it, Albie.
Just okay. So,
Hey guys, welcome back to another Poki podcast. Today,
yay.
we have two of my awesome roommates, Lily and Scarra, who I'm sure you all
That's
already
us,
know. And
Woo!
and Edison. Woo!
Oh, am I supposed to introduce myself? Hello.
Yeah, no, please do introduce yourself however you want.
However I want.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, okay, that's a pretty open-ended prompt. Yeah, I mean, for those of you that have never met me or seen me, I'm the manager for Offline TV Season 2.
I prefer the term slave. but
Slave.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, slave
Slave
sounds about right,
manager.
too. Yeah. I handle everything on the business side and, like, the operations and, like, the internal infrastructure, blah, 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 blah. Just a lot of the high-level stuff that they don't want to have to deal with, and so they throw it all into me. Really fun. Before I joined Offline, I was actually at Microsoft for 5 years, something close to 5 years, which is crazy. So I used to be doing something completely different
What did
to
you do at
streaming.
Microsoft?
He actually made Windows 8.
Windows 10. Thank you very
Fuck
much.
you.
Windows 10.
That's what I meant
Now
to say.
Windows 8, big difference.
That's what I meant to say.
even like internally within Microsoft, it was kind of a running joke. Anyways, I shouldn't say too much. But I worked on Windows 10. I worked on Windows Phone. I worked on if you guys know any of you guys know what Azure is? Microsoft Azure. It's basically iCloud. It's like the cloud for Microsoft, Yeah, or like AWS. Okay, no one ever knows unless you're part of like the tech
No.
industry. But I was a program manager, also known as like a product manager at a lot of other companies. So basically, I didn't actually manage software developers, but I worked with them very closely to like essentially figure out where we want our product to go, what we wanted to do with it. A lot of my job was like communication between like the developers and the managers and legal and finance and all of these guys. And that's why coming into offline TV, a lot of the stuff that I did at Microsoft was super applicable because right now I'm also doing something very similar. You know, instead of working with developers, I work with streamers now. And I work, you know, between streamers and our talent agency, and between streamers and like finance and legal and all these
Do
things.
streamers have a bigger ego than?
You know, I'm gonna
Wait,
hold
are
that.
coders or like engineers known to have big ego?
Yeah, they are actually.
Really?
Kind of.
Could you
kind
explain that a bit?
of. Big egos. Well, I mean, they're all really, really smart people. Every single person I've worked
And
with
they all
at
think they're like
Microsoft.
smarter than everyone,
Uh,
or like each other. I
they
don't know.
think. Well, yes, they think so, and oftentimes they're right. And in their life, I mean, it's just like these people are, like you go to the tech industry and you work with people in the tech industry. Most of them are like cream of the crop. You know, like they went to a really nice university, or they like did some startup and were really successful, or like every single one of them has like a pedigree that's ridiculous. You know, and so for them to get there in the first place, you have to have a pretty good amount of self-confidence, and a lot of them will take that to the extreme and become like beyond self-confident. I mean, a little bit borderline arrogance.
So you're
But I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad
you're saying
thing.
streamers are humble
who's worse?
by
Who's
comparison.
worse?
I'm not
Who's
going to
worse?
confirm or deny who is worse. I'm not going to say.
All right.
How would you compare the two then?
I'd say there are different challenges working between the two. Different challenges. I'm going to take this jacket off.
I'm gonna
that's
sub
so
mode
weird.
chat
Wait,
already.
what's going on?
I just hate when they
Scarra,
spam
you want
one
this
thing
sushi
and then I'm like, wait, are we lagging? And it's no, we're
I'm good,
not.
I'm good, we're good. I
Um,
literally ate so much smoked salmon for the morning. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, that's just a little bit about me and what I used to do. So yeah, 6 months later, so I left Microsoft in January, and then 6 months later, I am in the streaming industry.
Working with us.
I know, it's
Did
crazy.
you
Working
plan
with
that?
us.
No, I had zero plan or intention of doing that.
So what like led up to your decision of leaving?
Ooh. That is, so basically, I'm not going to name companies, but I got an offer from another company, and it was kind of my dream job, and I accepted, and then I let my boss know, my team know at Microsoft that I was going to be leaving, and so I put my 2 weeks notice in, and then after I put my 2 weeks notice in, they told me that the company that I got an offer from, they reneged on the offer, and they actually told me like, hey, we're not going to like, this position it's nothing on you. In fact, we want you to apply for another position, but we're not going to honor this deal because it's no longer like this position is no longer there. Like it's like something they said something about end of fiscal year. They're redistributing something, and then that position got slashed. So they wanted me to apply to another position. So I was put in a really sticky situation because I had already quit.
Yeah.
I had already left Microsoft, even though I was still there. And then I got put into this spot where I'm like, well, what do I do now? And so,
What did you do? Like, are you even able to be like, Microsoft, can I like stay?
yes. So I had a really good, luckily I had a very good like relationship with my manager. And on top of that, well, to be fair, another reason I left was because I also wanted to come down to California for like family reasons, and also because Leslie, is down in California.
Leslie is his wonderful, beautiful, talented girlfriend.
Oh God.
Yes.
Soon to be wife.
But
I'm just kidding. I'm not. Just memeing. Maybe not.
really
None
hope
of my
Leslie's
business.
not watching right now. She will have a field day with what you just said.
Oh.
So in the end, I just decided that maybe this is just like it's unfortunate, and I probably could have fought to stay at Microsoft if I really wanted to, but I just decided. Like I could tell my heart just wasn't there anymore. Like sometimes you work on a project, especially.
It was fate.
Yeah. So actually, you know how they say like one door closes and another door opens? If that kind of, I was talking to Recful about this the other night, and if a bad situation like that had never happened to me, I never would have had the opportunity to be in a situation like this.
In a worse situation?
This is a worse situation. Right. It's a downgrade.
But you got to meet cool
you're,
people.
You're headed into a new industry, so you're gonna be upgrading long.
Maybe
term.
next year we can give you health insurance. Think about it.
That would be really nice.
Dental.
I'm
That's a
actually.
good meme.
I'm actually on Obamacare right now.
Is that good or bad?
Obamacare is like, you have
when you have no actual insurance.
When you have no actual insurance, and when you have to meet like certain brackets of income. So I make less enough of an income. Well, I applied a couple months ago.
Okay.
So I made at that point, like I made no income back then, and Obamacare basically says if you make less than this amount, you can have free healthcare. I mean, the healthcare is not that great, but
Better than
Obamacare,
nothing.
like I never thought I'd be on Obamacare. It's actually kind of crazy. Do you guys have health insurance?
Actually, because I'm okay. You know how if you're American and you don't have health insurance, they can like, I don't know, give you some kind of tax.
They can tax
take,
your
like, 2%.
overall
like
income, pretty much, and it's
But-
been increasing every year.
Yeah, the way
Really?
I
I didn't know
can
that.
go around that is because I'm Canadian and I have Canadian healthcare. So like that's a good enough excuse, basically. So my accountant's just like, well, you have healthcare elsewhere, so
I had
they
a really,
can't do that.
I had a really messed up
Yeah.
situation when it came to healthcare this year. So.
What happened?
Wait, what happened?
Essentially, like I never got the. They sent the information I think to the wrong email. I never got the physical letters about like my health insurance no longer being provided at the start of like the 2018 year. So like the plan just didn't exist. And so, okay, I found out like around February when I got into like something that needed health insurance. I just assumed the thing was on, and it was like February and March, and I couldn't get back on healthcare. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just try to enter through like this other tertiary way. I tried doing that. My health insurance guy said he could do it. I left for Taiwan. I came back. He asked me who I was because he didn't remember me, and then said he couldn't do it. And then I talked to someone else about it, and they're like, you can't. And then they're like, you're pretty much fucked. And so like, I think I'm just gonna take the income hit for the year about having no health insurance. I don't know.
That's so
I'll
unfortunate.
revisit it.
I never understood why you could only apply for healthcare during a certain
it's just something that's
Time
like,
of the year.
that's like between like the it's between like the later months of.
People need healthcare all the damn time.
But I don't know why. It's pretty bad for me. Like, this is the first year I've gone without healthcare, and I'm just like,
God, Scarra.
what the heck? Like, it's super random because I'm like, I'm willing to pay for it, and it's just like no one out there will be like willing to like give it to me. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. I don't care.
Just be like me. Make sure you don't get sick.
Yeah, what do you do?
We both got food
Do you have
poisoning.
like healthcare from your parents, Lily, or something?
Nope.
Just no healthcare?
No.
Do you take the hit on your income?
I have no idea.
Wait, your parents do your taxes, right? They should tell you to get help. It's cheaper.
Okay.
Than taking the hit, but maybe they have like a reasoning for why she doesn't need to take the hit.
Yeah.
I'm a healthy individual.
Oh God, we're all.
Maybe that's the reasoning.
Offline
I'm a
TV is
very
full of
healthy
idiots. That's why we brought in
individual.
Edison, because he understands the importance of healthcare.
Oh dear
I
God.
just gotta not get sick, you know?
Agreed.
We both got food poisoning.
I don't
Just
go
don't
out,
get
same
sick
time.
don't
forehead.
go outside.
Wait, Lily, when was the last time you were sick? Like sick where you couldn't get out of your bed? I mean,
Food
not.
poisoning,
food
right?
poisoning.
In Taiwan.
Now that was because of oysters.
Oh, I
Those are
felt
oysters.
bad
I would
about
say that's
that.
bad decision. It's not bad health.
Context in Taiwan, Scar and I were the only ones who ate these grilled oysters.
They're grilled, so we're like, oh, it'll be fine. No,
Yeah,
it was
it'll be
street.
fine.
It
And
was
then,
a
like-
street market. It wasn't fine. We spent
Don't
the.
trust
The middle of the
street
night, I
markets.
woke up. I'm like, man, I sure feel funny. I go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, that, like all the vomit and everything.
Yeah, it was. I think that was an insane. That was the worst day.
That was
in, like,
terrible.
The entire year.
The next day, we were both like in bed. We couldn't move
I felt so bad.
because everyone else went to the fish
Yeah.
market that day, and I think we like sushi.
Yeah, we did. I was like, I really want to go to this. I
I
can't
really
wait to
wanna
go
go.
for the food stream. The last day of the week, and it's like
I can't get out
both,
of bed.
We're
I'm
both.
busy puking my guts out.
Yeah, it was bad.
I did lose like a pound or two, which is pretty.
Only a pound. I was
Would
literally
you
like.
consider that worth?
Yeah.
Oh my god, weren't you reading that one book? Do you remember what book you were reading in Taiwan?
No.
Do you remember what book, Albert? Do you remember what book she was reading in Taiwan?
It was some like kind of like trashy
Romance book?
novel. And it was like the guy that she was writing a letter to.
Oh yeah, it was a romance thing. It was so forgettable. Honestly, it was
Oh.
very mediocre romance novel. But I spent the day reading that. Yeah.
I think there were some interesting chapters that you would read aloud to
Oh
me.
yeah. There
And
were some,
I would enjoy those very
There were
much.
some. It wasn't like 50 Shades of Grey interesting. Don't get me wrong. It was. It's just like your typical romance. Why you guys gotta sell me out?
I would just like wondering if you remembered.
Lily, what else are we here for if not to sell you out?
Oh, thanks, Edison.
Doesn't Lily's hair look great today?
Oh, thanks.
I just want to say, doesn't it?
Yeah, tell me it looks great, Scarra.
'Cause it's like
Yeah,
black on
sure.
the
It
top
looks
and the bun
beautiful.
is like red. Isn't
Can
that
you say,
cool?
Lily, your hair looks great, and I'll just dub over you.
Your hair looks great, Albert.
Albert's hair does look pretty
looks
bomb
It
right
really
now.
does look good.
It
Yeah.
looks
It's
really
alright.
good.
I like that haircut.
It's okay.
Albert, did you end up finishing all of the sushi?
I held back.
He held back.
No, you want it.
I
Eat.
can literally eat that whole thing.
And
Even
this.
if I would eat lunch.
Just eat it.
You left a lot, Albert. Eat more.
Eat it.
Eat more.
Albert, I dare
Albert,
you.
eat more. He really wants
For
it.
people who don't understand,
know.
when Albert's helping with sheets, sometimes he doesn't eat or get enough
I
sleep
get very angry.
or get
Mhm.
he
anything.
skips meals.
It's like
You
yesterday.
just forget.
Yesterday he was
Can
helping.
I have that superpower?
Yeah, yesterday he
right?
was like helping with feds, like
Painting.
and he didn't eat during that time, so I like gave him food behind the scenes so that he would eat, and I was
Yeah.
worried because I was like, has he eaten today? And I'm like, probably not.
Albert's
Should we
like,
talk about that stream?
Oh, well, yeah, you're the host. What topics do you have for
oh yeah,
us?
you lead.
Dungeon
Okay.
Master.
You're the party.
You're
I
a leader.
told everyone, he's just memeing. I told everyone this week, the podcast is going to be super chill. Shoot the shit. We can talk about whatever we want to
Whatever
talk
we
about.
want.
Like,
First
if
impressions
you want
of
to
each
talk
other.
about your pinky toe, talk about
Oh,
it.
first impressions of each other.
All right, let's go.
Oh wait. Have I ever told this story on stream about my Excel spreadsheet when I was starting offline TV?
Oh, you should tell
I did
that.
an
That's
Excel
pretty funny.
spreadsheet
That's
of-
pretty funny.
Of
No, it's
talent.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Please
I
talk about
had
that.
an Excel spreadsheet with Chris about talent I wanted to work with. This is before offline even became like a name. It was just like talent of people I wanted to work with, and I had like a lot of streamers, and actually a lot of
Just kidding.
The funniest thing was like I had a lot of Hearthstone streamers, right? So I had
Toast?
no, this was before Toast even was a streamer.
Whoa,
So this is when
that's
he was
so
just a
long
YouTuber,
ago.
right? So like I had like
Oh.
Crip on there. I had like I think I had
Trump?
as well, who was really big at the time, and then I had Poki on there, and I had
Oh
Lily.
my god, actually?
I had Lily, and I crossed her out because I was like, I'm never gonna be able to work with her anyways.
Yeah, screw that girl.
Because I was like, nah, there's no way we can get her. So I just crossed her out.
You
My,
didn't even try.
my initial list had like this much, and I was like, nah, there's no way. This isn't possible.
Lily's unachievable. Unaccessible.
Yeah, so I was just
She's
like,
too
nah.
good.
Unaccessible.
Yeah.
That's not a word.
No,
Inaccessible?
that's a really nice way of Scarra saying he'd rather strangle himself.
All right, Edison, we're on a family-friendly podcast. This might get sponsored.
No,
and
it's okay. You can
everything.
say that.
What the fuck? I see the dynamic. Go on.
But like essentially like a lot of people on that initial list, which I don't even know if I still have. It probably is in like my somewhere like years ago on my saved online. I eventually ended up working with like a lot of people on that list, and like Lily was eventually on that list. Like I think, who else? It's a funny story because at the same time that I said I couldn't get Lily and it was impossible to work with her, at the same time I was like, yeah, it's not possible to work with Fed either, because I was like,
Fed was on that list?
no, it wasn't a list. Well, because we were looking for only talent, so he wasn't on the list. But I was just like, I want Fed to edit for us, but he's the main editor for
I
Dom.
know.
There's no way he's gonna leave his nice, cushy, like $6,000 plus
AdSense
a
was doing
month,
good.
like editing
Not
job
anymore.
for no money, working with us and being a slave. And little did I know that like a couple months later he expressed
He
interest.
loved being a
Yeah,
slave.
that he really wanted to be a slave. So I was like, I mean, if you want to put yourself at this.
Edison too.
Yeah, at this low of a point, then we have to take you. So like, yeah, Fed was also someone that I was surprised to work with too. But I'd always like Lily. She was one of the first lead content YouTubers that I ever watched.
Junior too. Well, you have a lot of fans.
I think it's because I started in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around
here a
for.
long time.
I'm a dinosaur.
And then you remember those couple years where you uploaded one video?
If I was lucky. You guys were lucky if I uploaded one video a month.
Why?
I was just very inconsistent.
No, those were the months where I would talk to Lily and like I would just be like, "So when's your next video coming?"
It was like a meme. Like you know that skeleton meme where they're just
When
like,
you first moved
waiting
in.
for a new Lily video. Like
Yeah.
it
Like
was,
even when I first moved in offline TV, my streaming schedule was like really bad. My upload schedule was really bad. I don't know if you guys remember
you didn't
this.
have a
Why do you
streaming
think
or an
that
upload
was?
schedule.
I was a depressed little potato. I had no motivation. Like I only did stuff when I was like, oh, I feel like getting out of bed and doing something productive, and that was like,
One day a week.
yeah, if I'm
That's
lucky.
like all-
Wait, so what's changed?
Wow, the new friends I met in offline TV really helped spur me to action, and you guys inspire and motivate me so much.
But
I know you're memeing, but you're not memeing.
but
I'm
but,
not
I
but,
know. Oh.
but only after 2 p.m. right?
Shut up.
'Cause Originally,
Listen,
3
that's
p.m.,
better than
3
nothing.
p.m..
originally we were supposed to have this show at 2 today, but someone said it'd be better to have it at 4.
Legit. I said,
Wait,
"Why don't we do
wait.
2 p.m. And Lily looks at me like, 2 p.m.
I just want you guys to know.
Deer in the headlights
She's
look.
like,
Deer in the headlights look.
I woke up at 2:30 today, so it's a good thing we did it at 4.
Oh my,
And I
you're
had time to order sushi.
you're on point today.
This is Lily's breakfast, by the way.
I had smoked salmon for breakfast, so pretty much it's the same thing.
Wait, aren't you on keto?
KET Omega Lol.
Yeah.
She hasn't been on that since she.
Listen,
The best thing about I'm gonna talk about this right now. So, Lily was one of the original people that got me interested into keto. So like Lily,
Taquito?
yeah. So like Lily and like like I
You
like.
mean keto? Is it called taquito?
No, I said keto.
Keto,
I didn't say.
keto.
Okay, that's a. Shut up,
Sorry.
Poki. Anyways, as soon as I got onto keto, Lily just broke keto like 3 times in a row and just stopped doing it. And I was just like,
let me tell you.
what?
I am actually master plan, okay? This is 389 IQ.
Okay.
So, I started keto in hopes that Scarra would be inspired and follow along in my footsteps.
This was
And
a
look
year
at that.
ago.
You
This is
debated
a-
I
him.
debated him.
This
and
is
then
a
as soon
year
as he
ago.
started,
Proudly debated.
as soon as he started, I'm like, back to rice for me. I did my job, so you're welcome. I started your
You'll
life
thank
on
her in half a
You'll
year.
thank me in like half a year. You're like, man, if Lily hadn't done keto 6 months ago.
Or pretended
the
to
worst
do
thing
keto for a day.
the worst thing about this is that Lily was just like, yeah, if you ever do keto, we can do keto together. She always
I had to debate you somehow.
always emphasized that together
yeah,
part.
because like if I didn't, you wouldn't have started it. You know, I had to like, you know, what will entice
Actually, Yuna was the
her?
reason that I started.
All right, you know, you can say Yuna all you want, but I hear Lily.
But maybe Yuna started because of Lily and others. Honestly,
Yuna's a beast, by the way. If anyone's seen Yuna recently,
Yeah,
that
he
guy's
looks
He
lost
looks good.
more than like 50
and
pounds.
his hair
He's actually
I love
insane.
really
You know.
nice.
And people
so
say like,
proud
oh,
of
skinny
him.
people don't need to do keto or whatever. I hear that a lot, but I do it because it's like a nice way for me to like cut back on sugar and unhealthy food. It's just easy for me to follow along the rules of that. So it's
There was an entire couple
personal
of
preference.
weeks where Lily was just starting keto, and she would literally walk around and hand carbs to people. She would literally walk up to you,
And she'd
give
be like,
you this
can you
carb.
eat this?
Yes,
and she
please.
would watch you intensely.
Please
No,
just
she would
eat
smell
this.
you sometimes. I was just
Like, can I smell the
No,
food?
she would smell the
Okay,
carbs.
eat it. Chew slowly. She would just
Let me
watch.
hear the crunch.
Yeah.
And then, my favorite were Oreos because we had fed by the
yeah, fed by like 12 Oreo
So like
packets.
I would give people Oreo. All right, now can you just eat it in front of me real slow? Let me see that. Can you like twist it open too? And like eat the cream?
Oh my.
No, the first few days are like the hardest. Like the carb cravings are very intense.
Scarra, can you confirm or deny?
The first day I did it, I was really worried because I was talking to my friend Frag, who's also doing it and has done it in the past. He's very well educated on this. And I was like, so I have very rapid pain in my wrist vein. What does this mean? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, the entire day, my wrist vein just hurts, nonstop pulsing pain. And he's like, that may be a problem. I'm like, yeah, we'll see if it gets fixed the next day. And the next day was fine. But like that one day for like 5 hours, I was in the middle of the stream. I was like really fatigued, like halfway through the stream, and the other half was just me with like pulsing wrist pain.
Wait, what? But this had nothing to do with your keto, right?
I don't think so.
Who knows?
It could. Like everyone's body is like different. You know, it'll react differently, right?
Wait, so you stop eating carbs and your wrist starts hurting?
But remember, I have no health insurance, so like really like
And sugar.
if I'm gonna die,
Sugar, yeah.
I'm gonna do it on my dime.
That's kind of scary,
That's true.
honestly.
That's true.
Wait, if you're gonna die, you're gonna do it on your lack of dime.
Someone's like, that sounds like a heart attack, question mark.
Yeah.
The signs of a heart attack is like your left arm like hurting and stuff, right? I've had that happen a lot.
Tingling.
But that was just because I slept
Maybe
on it funny.
numbness? That might be.
I'll let you guys know when I get one because I'm the closest to
Oh
the old
god.
age.
Do you ever like WebMD like your symptoms?
No.
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 I do it all. You know
I
what?
do.
I learned
do.
that lesson in high school.
Holy, is it cancer?
Oh.
It is always
It always goes
cancer.
back to cancer.
It
yeah.
really does.
But I stopped doing that too.
Did you guys know one of the best ways to prevent cancer is to sleep a lot? Like sleep enough, I mean.
Oh, Lily's got
And
that.
Alzheimer's.
I
And
got it
Alzheimer's.
covered.
No, seriously. I've done a lot of sleep research. I feel like you should do a lot of sleep research so you always feel good sleeping a lot.
She doesn't need to do research.
I think too much of a good thing is a bad thing in my case.
Yeah, what happened then?
Okay, not 14 hours. I'm talking like 7 to 9.
Oh, that's nothing. What?
That's nothing.
That's like your afternoon nap.
I need like 10 hours at least
But-
every night. I don't understand.
But if you sleep more, doesn't that mean you're living less?
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
That's not true. I lucid dream.
I guess it would depend
Oh.
on
My
what you
dreams-
consider to be living and
I have really
non-living.
nice dreams.
See, if she considers her dream state to be
I do
living,
too.
you'd have to somehow time the amount of time that she's sleeping yet also living, and that would be very difficult to do. Because sometimes we have what feels like hour-long dreams, but they're actually just like 30 seconds.
True.
So
Have
what
you-
would you consider that? I'm
Have you
just
ever
saying.
dreamed of like a lifetime of a person?
No, that's so long.
No, I've dreamed like this little girl growing up, and I see her life, and I wake up with a massive headache, and I can write it all down.
Lily, you got a big brain.
Lily, it's
you got a big old brain.
Lily, it's been like a long time since I remembered any of my dreams. The only one I remember recently is like a couple of days ago, and it was me eating carbs.
And I went back to keto.
And then I woke up and I'm like, I have problems. And then I went just to do my normal daily routine. But I was like, this is the first dream I remember in like a year.
It if you want to improve your dream recall, just write down everything you remember, and it'll get better.
I don't remember anything.
I
It's
love
actually true.
dreaming.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I researched lucid dreaming.
I took a psychology of sleep class when I was in college.
Dream?
Not anymore, but you can actually train yourself to
Yeah,
get
to
into that
lucid
state.
dream. It's so nice. It's like VR, but like in your head while
Don't
you
mind
sleep.
me.
Where are you going?
I'm just trying to fix this sound.
Oh.
But keep talking. Lucid dreaming, yes.
So if this was a lucid dream right now, what would you be doing, Lily? Lily
Conjuring
Dream Chew.
more sushi.
Conjuring more sushi, but there's plenty right here to finish.
No. Even more, like a mountain. And I could eat all I want and I wouldn't get fat.
Reasonable.
But most of the time when I lucid dream, I try to like give myself superpowers.
Oh, I
Like,
can
that's
see
so
that.
fun. Like flying. But sometimes like your logical side of your brain is like, wait, how are you gonna fly? Explain how you're gonna fly in the dream. So I'm like, wings? Alright, the wings you sprouted. How are you gonna use your wings? I'm like, brain, you're really fucking this up for me. So I usually end up not flying.
Aww.
There's like these okay, I'm done. Alright.
Are your lucid dreams even fun at that point? Then it just sounds like you aspiring towards something and then casting self-doubt to the point where those
doesn't
aspirations
work.
just disappear.
But it's like the power of like being able to control anything is so nice. I love it. If there was
I
a
dream
drug
a lot
that
about
let
Fortnite.
I
I'm
What?
not even joking. I dream so much about Fortnite.
Do you win in this?
Really?
Do you win in those dreams?
It's never like about winning or losing. It's about like the
That sounds like a
smallest
loser.
details.
That sounds like a loser right there. It's never about winning and losing. It's about having fun, achieving goals
No,
together.
it's like I never dream like a whole game or like the ending. It's just like very specific.
Is it like
odd
highlights?
things.
Like you're sniping
You know,
somebody
this is
or
gonna
you're
sound
building
so
something?
dumb. You guys have all played Fortnite,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you know how like when you edit, there's like every single cube,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And in my dream, I was like dreaming of like turbo building, and I was like, what if like just like how you hold to turbo build, you could just hold to edit and not click every box. And I swear to God, nobody told me you could do that. Nobody told me. So then I dreamt it, and then I woke up and did it, and I was like, wow. That's my fucking lucid dream. Moving on.
I feel like,
I feel so let down right now.
yeah, like she's talking about dreaming about flying, and you're just like,
I'm
Did
dreaming
you
about
like in
editing
Turbo Build, like
structure.
editing structures in Fortnite?
Yeah.
Like so when I woke up, I actually applied this to my game, not in game. Okay then.
Listen, I'm learning while sleeping. Isn't that great?
wait. Question then: did you dream about League when you played it?
Yes.
I dreamt about
Oh my
it,
God, yeah.
100%.
It's like Tetris syndrome, but instead of
Yeah,
like just
you
being
s-
awake, it's like when you're
you
sleeping
see
too.
champions.
I
In
would
my
dream a
case,
lot
it's
about
Lux.
Vigar.
Vigar.
Yeah.
Is it Vagar or Vigar?
Vagar? Vigar?
I don't know.
I like
He
the
was my
Scarra, what do you
first
say?
main, so I don't know. I would just
Really?
dream about
Mine
it a lot.
was
Were you into like
Annie.
short guys?
Really? I could see that.
Annie. Because people are like, you sound like Annie. I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, man, she's cute. Oh, right, I'll play her to level 30. I think we all have, like, the
What
champion
the-
we use to level 30.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah,
True.
right? What was
True.
your first
Cat.
champion? Cat. I mean, yeah, that's...
No, I played the Collie 3 games. And the first 3 games, and I asked my brother, what's the hardest champion in League of Legends? And he's like, TF. I played TF one game. Nah, I don't want to play this champ. And then so, give me another champion. Maybe you'll like Cat. I played Cat. Great. I played Cat like literally to level 30 in ranked like the first 150 games.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And yours was
Vigar,
Vi-
and then Caitlyn.
What about you?
Kennen was the first one I played.
Really?
I was actually super against League of Legends. I was a big Han player.
Oh, me
Heroes of Newerth.
too.
I
Yeah.
remember back
Me
then,
too.
Heroes of Newerth and League, and they were like, oh, we'll Han overtake
It's like we're
League
the
of Legends.
elitist, like, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, it's so much better than League of
It's
Legends.
so much better.
It
the
was
gameplay's
so
better.
much
Yeah.
better.
Like people were anyone that played that were on the Han
It was
side.
better?
It was so much better. Like because like it. Okay, just like let's not talk about gameplay. Aesthetically, before League got like a revamp in terms of the graphics, League of Legends is like a really kind of ugly game to watch. And when you played Han,
When you look back at it, I'm like, how did I play?
yeah,
this
exactly.
shit?
And then when you played Han, like aesthetically, graphically, it looked great. Like and to play Han felt great because
Very smooth.
It was just like you took Dota and they balanced the game because the champions have higher turn speeds and attack speeds as the game goes later into the game, like near the end levels. In Han, they just eliminated that. Everyone at the very beginning has the really high turn speed, really
Instant.
time attack speed. So it just felt great to play.
Yeah, it
like
felt
super
really good.
to play.
Dota, have you guys played that much Dota before?
No.
I played Dota 2.
So if you, yeah, Dota 2 counts. So if you have a champion or a hero, they call them heroes, not champions. Took me a while to get used to that since I started playing League. But when you have a hero and you're going forward and you click behind that hero,
Oh, yeah, that's. Can I curse?
Yeah.
That fucked me up. Like I went from League to like Dota 2 just to like try it out.
It's
Why is
so
this my
slow.
champion?
it's so
what is it?
hard.
It takes
What do you get?
the
What do you mean?
the turn speed, like
You-
them just turning around.
It takes a long time.
Yeah,
Yes.
it takes a while.
And I'm like, what is
Ugh,
this?
but why?
League doesn't have turn speed.
What
Instant.
is the purpose
But
League
it
isn't
has
that.
it has slow attack speed. But imagine if they had both. It's like a balancing thing. Like they can balance like
one or the other?
yeah,
kind of
and
thing?
it purposely makes like the. I don't know exactly why. I think it was because the Warcraft. It started with the Warcraft 3 engine, and you couldn't have like super fast turn speed without having fast move speed, and then they just kept it for Dota.
Interesting.
I also found
but-
Dota 2 like
but-
it was also really dark. It was colorless. It
yeah.
was depressing. I'm like, I'm going back to the
Very
colorful
dreary,
world
yeah.
of League of Legends. It reminds me of like PUBG versus
But-
like Fortnite too.
Han was like bright green, right? It was like green.
It was much brighter.
So how did League beat out Han?
The
Then?
marketing strategy.
Their marketing strategy was terrible.
What
One-
was their marketing
They-
strategy?
well-
for League
Exactly.
back in the
Pay-
day.
Well-
Free to play.
Well, League is the same as it was before, but Han was more of the like
You
traditional
paid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, traditional box game mentality where you pay for
you
a
buy
code
it.
and it unlocks
Okay.
all of the champions. You know, whereas League, it's like, okay, we'll get you like a little bit at a time, but it's like gamifying the actual
Game
payments.
aesthetics.
Yeah,
How good were you at Han?
I was well. So my old screen name was TL Sin, because my screen name that I used since like middle school was Sin SINN, which is
Okay.
like basically my name Edison. You know, and then I was really proud because I was good enough at Han, where I was on Team Liquid's like skirmish teams or whatever
Really?
for
So
Han.
you were good.
So that's why my name is TL Sin, because I was so proud of that. Like that was like the highest accomplishment I'd ever done in any game. And so I was like, I'm so proud of this. I'm just gonna make this my screen name.
I was like
You know?
I was like a top like 120 player. Like I would play in the in-house
Really?
in-house games where like the best players back then, like imagine like the
Would you
best player.
custom
No,
game?
it was like his name was like they're like Angry, Testy, and Chu. Chu currently plays Heroes of the Storm.
Oh,
Chu
I-
was the best
yes,
player
yes.
for like a period of 2 years. Imagine like big fat LP. Like his first 2 years of playing the game, he was that, but like Han version. So like they played on like We Heart Pigs. God, this is a big throwback.
Yeah,
But,
this is
like-
a big
and then
Angry
so, like,
Testy Chew. I remember
like-
those names.
So like
Testy.
I played in a lot of those in-houses and everyone wanted to carry. So I was actually a support main when I played Han. My
Wow.
most played was supports because everyone was like,
Wow.
I have to play mid lane. I was like, fine guys, I'll play like the Mented Shaman, which is like one of the top tier supports over here. And I did that for in-houses and that was like my overall thing.
Strat.
Wow. Dang, that's crazy. I wonder if we ever bumped into games and just didn't know it back then.
We probably
That's pretty
did.
crazy. Anyway, so what we were talking about before with the like development of League and Han and how League was so much like us looking back and be like, how did I play this game? You know, it was one of the craziest parts about how that whole thing played out was how you remember how League used to have a lot of bugs. Like
Yeah.
season 1 and beta, there were an insane number of bugs.
League was not even the same.
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was.
seeing those videos of people like flashing everyone, like hacking into the game and shit.
Yeah. There were, but
Wild.
it was crazy how somehow they pivoted that to be endearing. It's like, oh wow, another bug that's so cute, or like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I kind of
Where people
like,
were like,
oh,
people thought it was
bug, but
funny
it's
that that
our
happened.
bug.
Yeah, it's our bug, exactly. I'm like, how are they doing this? Where like somehow I think Riot's marketing and their PR program was like top notch, and that's why, in my opinion, why League of Legends beat out Heroes of New Earth.
The funniest marketing story I heard was that in some Asian countries, they had to actually not market the game because it was so popular at the time. They didn't have the servers to support the population.
Oh,
So
wow.
they had to
So
cut
they
their
didn't want it
marketing
to
part.
get bigger.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
literally
so funny.
stopped advertising
Imagine.
in certain countries.
Imagine doing that well.
Yeah.
That's wild. Can I just say? TL Sin, I understand wanting to switch from that. EdisonParkLive is so long.
You know, I wanted something that I could like
You
put.
could just be Edison. Do you
Edison-
guys know
no.
another Edison?
Edison's all taken across every
Oh, it
platform.
Doesn't matter. You're the
E-Park.
Edison.
You're like an E girl.
But people also knew.
E-Park. Oh.
But people
Yeah, I don't know
also
about
knew
that
me
one.
by Edison.
Edison
You know, when I changed
yeah.
my name, like right now, the
Edison
transition
Kiki. Edison.
Edison.
Pepe.
I was thinking Edison P Live, Edison P.
I was
Those
down
are-
for just
He is
Edison.
too, like,
Edison.
yeah,
I
Live.
wanted just
Edison
Edison.
Live.
If I could get
Edison
that.
Live.
But then it's different across all my socials, you know? Edison Live was also taken.
Look at my goddamn socials. It got an LOL at the end. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
My
And you know what? Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what you name yourself if you can beat everybody else that has the same name.
That's true. That's true.
Outmarket them.
That's true. Well, what's done is done.
Yeah. Wait,
EP Live.
You know what?
EP.
Wait.
EP?
No, go on.
You know what's funny about that story? Can you say the same to Destiny?
Yeah.
He can't outmarket the game.
I mean, yeah, but like he's the only Destiny in the streamer
Wait,
industry,
do you
you
guys
know?
know the story? A Destiny game, fan, stumbled upon his site, and he came across his chat. Hey guys, is this the site for like his guides or something? And his viewers started
That's so
trolling him like,
cute.
yeah, you need to like sub like tier 3 or 4, something like that, to like get the content. And this guy actually paid money to do.
Oh, poor guy.
That was so funny. I love that story. They paid him back, but
Oh, that's funny.
Destiny is a very, when you think of,
Wasn't he supposed to visit?
I don't
Isn't
know.
he in town right
Is
now?
he?
He's in town right now. He
Okay.
just decided not to tell you about it, Lily.
Oh, okay. Guess we're not friends.
Yikes.
Yikes. That's gonna be a big yikes for me, dog. Blub. Yee boy.
He might be watching right now. If he was
Good,
watching right now, what would you
good.
have to say to him?
They're not your memes.
I heard he got unbanned early.
Did he? No, I think that was
And he
like,
got
a bug.
rebanned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He got rebanned.
Ripperino, cappuccino, Al Pacino.
Okay, I know a couple things we can talk about.
Sure.
Numero uno.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Content creator run events. What do you guys know so far?
Are you referring to the convention?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the T.
There's TanaCon,
Oh,
but
okay.
then recently was the FouseyTube live
Oh.
event. Have you guys heard about that?
No.
Foozy
Really?
tube. Foozy tube?
Wait, Foozly?
Foozy tube? Foozly tube?
This man said Foosley.
Wait.
Wait, what's
FouseyTube.
Fuzzy Tube?
Are you guys on YouTube? Fousey was like one of are you? You're trolling me.
Explain. You're
trolling
great.
me.
You're great.
You're doing wonderful.
trolling
Please keep
me.
explaining.
Okay. FouseyTube. He was one of his name's Fousey, or Yusuf, I think. His like internet name is Fousey. He was one of the first like big YouTubers on YouTube in general. Like one of the first to probably like go full time, make this his job, blah, blah, blah. So he's been around for like a hella long time. Like I remember being in high school or maybe younger. And you know how you would watch like Niga Higa or
Yeah.
Kev Jumba? Like there was also FouseyTube and Lord DIY and whatever. Like anyways, he's been around a long time, right? And in terms of relevancy, let's just say he's gone up, very high up. He's made lots of money and gone down. And I could say he's known for being a little bit crazy or doing crazy things in the sense that he probably is bipolar or something.
Okay.
You know? And I imagine it's very hard to like rise to fame so fast when you're really young and to deal with that properly mentally. And you can kind of see that in the way that he talks or goes about things. Anyways, long story short, actually recently he started, not even recently, maybe like half a year ago, he started streaming on Twitch consistently. I'm surprised you guys haven't seen him in IRL. He kind of does very random things, like maybe like plays Fortnite but like has a girl there and, kiss me if like we win or some stupid shit, I don't know. Or like just F's around with some guy he invites. Anyways, so recently he did this live event and he called it, I think, Love Arrives, Hate Dies or something. And he decided...
An edgy name.
Right? He decided, he was like, I'm going to do this in 7 days. I'm going to create this entire live event, going to stream it, and I'm going to do my best to get like all these 6 celebrities. So he was promoting it as if like Drake was going to be there while simultaneously begging Drake to respond to him via social media. So he'd be like, Drake, like, from one brother to another, like, you need to be here. The energy's gonna be wild. We're gonna be vibing so hard. Like, you'll know once you show up that this was fake. You know people who talk like that?
Yeah.
Anyways, he's in that mentality. So he's, like, begging Drake to come and blah, blah, blah. He has this event. Some people say that not very many people showed up, but enough people showed up. And then somebody called in a bomb threat, and the whole thing had to be shut down.
What?
Yes. Yes. And by the time that it had begun, and there were a mediocre amount of people, apparently, people were like memeing it on Reddit and stuff. And the bomb threat was in, and it was shut down. He hadn't even arrived to the event yet.
Okay.
And once he did, I mean, well, it was donezo. And he was filmed like in a nearby parking lot. Everybody kind of like huddled around him, and he was like, "Listen, guys, like this is what was meant to happen."
What?
Right? He was saying stuff like, the reason that people the reason that this was shut down was because like this is the way like God wanted it to happen. It was gonna be like too good, and I know that like the next time is gonna be like even better. You guys don't understand. I met Drake last night, and it was wild, and like that's a story for another. You know, people who just like keep talking about like energy and vibes and like fate, and like that's their whole world. Like they get their arm cut off, and they were like, listen, it was fate. That was a vibe. It was a vibe. It was negative energy coming out of my left arm, and now it's gone. You know, like those kind of people.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. And then the thing is, it was just memed everywhere. And the fact that so many people came thinking that Drake was going to show up and all these other celebrities that he was talking about, and then like freaking no one was there. They had a couple YouTubers and a couple random rappers or musicians who sucked. No offense. I would hate to say that someone is like literally bad at something that is like an art and subjective, but they sucked. Like they were bad rappers.
Wow.
You know what bad rap is like, okay? And you know me. I love a lot of kind of rap. They're just bad.
All right.
Right, so,
I
like,
thought
so many
music
people-
was subjective, but all right.
Not this kind of music. No offense. So people started memeing the whole thing a lot, and he went on Shane. You guys know Shane Dawson?
Yes. Actually, yes.
No, I have no idea. I was just nodding to feel
teach you,
like I was part of the
Grandpa. We'll
group.
teach
Yeah.
you. Literally
Shane
the
Dawson.
new dad.
Yep. Know that
He went
exactly.
on Shane
Yep.
Dawson's podcast talking about the event, and you guys like there were these clips of him the whole week. He was like, Drake's gonna be there. Drake, your energy is gonna like lead you to this place. Drake. And he said that he had met Drake and he was like making it happen. He came on the podcast. Keemstar was there too, and they're like, what happened when you met Drake? Like, was he really supposed to come and then it was just shut down? And he goes, holy shit. He makes this elaborate ass story, obviously interjects a lot of energies and mantras and vibes.
He's really good at hyping
just
things
to
up.
say that he had come this close to Drake and they made eye contact and they didn't speak, and that's it. And he got like his bodyguard's number or something.
Nice.
Yeah. And then Keemstar was there and he was like, so you didn't actually meet Drake or no, I don't know if it was Keem, but there was another guy on the podcast, and he was like, so you kept telling people you met Drake, but like you guys didn't actually meet, like you didn't talk at all. And he's like, Fusi was all pissed. He's like, what do you mean? Like, he's like, you guys didn't talk, you just like looked at each other. He's like, man, you don't understand. And just like got cheese.
You don't understand. We had a connection.
No, seriously.
That sounds a lot of your viewers.
Yikes.
Yikes.
But just the ones that aren't maybe out there, no offense.
That sounds exactly like.
It's just like I can't do it justice by just saying it. Like I wish you guys could see. Anyways, the whole ordeal was slightly hilarious and slightly like secondhand embarrassment-y. It's just like a train wreck that you can't stop watching, right? And it just brought about this whole like, why the heck are YouTubers trying to make these last-minute conventions that just end up going to shit?
I think a lot of them really underestimate the amount of time, effort, and money it takes to host a successful convention, especially if you're anticipating like a large.
You know what sucks? Like, it makes YouTubers and content creators look very incompetent when there have been some that have put together incredible ones. Like, VidCon was always ran by the Green Brothers or whatever.
I don't know.
They were always ran by YouTubers until it was sold. And there was Summoners Con, which was ran pretty well by Catrific. I mean, at least there were no bomb threats. Nothing had to be evacuated. It was done properly.
I want to say that's a good convention where it's like, I think that they didn't realize how expensive it would be to maintain a convention.
Oh, yeah.
And they shut down after 2 years. The first
but what I mean is,
like,
like, the event actually ran fine.
Yes. I will say
Yeah.
the first
Was it profitable?
hell
No.
The first
But it
Summer's
ran
Con was like
fine.
in a room like this. I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
It was
Oh.
literally you walk in and there was It's just this. I'm not even kidding. Like
It was super small.
our living room, like just like increase it by 3, okay? And then the 4th section is the like conference room, and then that you couldn't use, and so it was just a kind of like a little what is this called?
L shape.
L shape convention. That was 3 living rooms long.
What is this? What is this called, Poki? What is this?
That was the first Summoner's Con, which, to be honest, like I kind of expected going in. I just thought it was really funny when I
The
was
second
there.
year was a lot better.
Yeah,
They
second year
moved
was a
venues.
lot
Yeah.
better.
It was
Yes.
big.
And then
And then the
obviously
third
it just
year,
didn't work
it died.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Feels sad
it
now.
is very hard running a good convention. I think it's a little.
But I'm pretty sure if like you have the right energy, everything just works
hate
out.
So with that being said, the offline TV convention will be
is-
starting
yeah,
at
we'll
the
be
end of the
starting
year.
Sick, actually.
We're gonna have great energy, and
Yep.
honestly, I can't wait to vibe with you guys when you guys get there.
Well, we
We're-
might make eye contact too.
Oh, we would
What-
definitely make
AKA meeting.
eye contact.
Are we gonna reveal what we're calling it?
Yeah. Okay. So no. A lot of times there's gonna be like there's problems with financial difficulties. So I've solved
Ooh,
that.
can we call it Con? You know,
Oh.
For like offline TV, but it's just an O.
Go on, Scarra.
So, anyways, you're not allowed to do anything with our convention for naming purposes. So, how we're gonna solve financial problems is that we're gonna offer a bid for like an auction, a date with all the 3 people here, and so that will solve all of our financial needs. I think I'm expecting at least a couple $1 million, mostly for Edison, but maybe there might be some pity donations. You know.
For Lily and me.
Rip Leslie.
Aw.
Do we
Hey,
have-
when she sees the millies, she'll be like, okay.
Yeah, Albert can.
Just give him a little cut.
Scar, I'm gonna get in trouble for what you just said.
There's no way.
Can we say something to abuse Lee when she listens to this later?
Dude, Edison is happily in a relationship.
Yes.
He is
A
not
very
available. I want
loving
you guys to step the
Mhm.
F back.
Unavailable.
Unavailable.
Unless it's $1 million
Unaccessible.
Yeah.
price tag and Leslie gets a cut.
Honestly, yeah. Like I'm looking for a large price tag.
Large
You have a lot of
sum, large
zeros.
sum.
We
We're
can
all
also
getting
just
cuts.
eBay. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna just start randomly
Yeah.
eBaying like their stuff without them knowing. Just be like,
Wait, that's not what you said the other. Oh, okay.
Is that where all the underwear that Lily steals? I mean, that Temmie
Temmie
steals
steals-
goes
wait, what?
Lily.
Skyra's gonna be like, I could have sworn I had like this shirt that I really
Alright,
like,
alright.
and it's gonna be on eBay.
Alright.
You
Scarra
told
shirt.
the scale
Yeah, I was
story.
gonna say this is the best story about how it's like to live with Lily. So okay, in our last house, I bought a scale for the restroom because I'm like, oh, everyone could use a scale. You know, it's not a big deal. It was for the upstairs restroom. Lily lived downstairs. One of the days, Lily just took it for her room and never gave it back for like 6 months straight.
I didn't take it.
It-
I borrowed it.
Okay.
If you guys really wanted to use it, you could have brought it back
Long-term
upstairs, but you
borrowing.
didn't.
It was like literally like
Not stealing.
no,
long-term
she's had it
borrowing.
all the way till this, and I told Albert about it. Albert's like, oh, I thought it was Lily's scale. I'm like, it's not. So I was like, at this point, I'm just gonna buy a new scale. Whatever, it's just
Good
gonna
guy,
happen.
Scarra.
I need a new scale, so I bought a pink one because I thought it'd be funny. So I came downstairs to ask Yvonne, who lived down here, where the AAA batteries were for the scale. Lily looks at the scale immediately, is like, you want to trade scales? And I'm like. That scale is mine, right? So I traded my new scale in 2018 for the scale I bought the house in 2017.
No, but your scale now has batteries, and my scale doesn't. But it's pink. So that I got that going for me. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna eBay random stuff.
So that's what it's like living with Lilypichu.
Hope you guys
She
stay tuned
debated
for
him
my eBay page.
unintentionally and intentionally with keto. Just the constant Scar debates.
And we're back to keto.
I didn't say it this time. God, it's because you guys are so uninteresting. I have to open with this is unfair.
Ooh, okay. Can we talk about the live tour? Because people ask me about it.
It got canceled.
Not quite. See, it getting canceled makes it sound like we wanted to and then we couldn't. It was more like we were exploring the idea of doing a live tour, which would be really cool because we'd be, I think, the first like streamer group to do a live tour. It's usually just like YouTubers or whatever.
It just
yeah.
didn't go
Honestly,
through.
it didn't
But
vibe out, and we didn't
it-
feel the right energy from the.
Damn it.
There wasn't enough energy for the plan to go through, and so we're just vibing here until our vibes lead us to where we could do a live.
But it,
No,
it-
actually,
it didn't work.
I think we just came to an agreement that we should focus more on like getting offline TV to a point where we're all really happy
Comfortable
with
with
it.
the
Yeah,
tour.
and it's running really smoothly. And then so we just put that idea on the back burner. Doesn't mean we're never going to do it. Doesn't mean we couldn't have done it. But I think if we do something like that, we want to do it really good.
There's also like the thing to consider is opportunity cost, you know, because the tour is also very demanding, like time wise.
We can't stream. We can't do anything.
And like one of the things that streamers always get like backlash the most from like their fans is
you're not streaming 24/7.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You ungrateful.
Exactly. And so there's a lot of things to consider. I think ultimately it just came down to exactly what you said, Poki.
But yeah, I just wanted to make it clear what happened
That
with
we didn't vibe correctly with the
There was
situation,
no
and there wasn't the
energy.
right energy.
All right,
involved.
it's been beaten to death. We're done with that joke.
I'm gonna bring it back in 5 minutes.
All right.
And then you're going to bring keto back too.
That's you guys. I didn't say
K-E-T-O,
anything
my
about it.
girl.
You know what we're talking about with the so I don't think we ever answered your initial question, Poki, about content creators that create
Oh yeah, we did.
conventions. We kind of just like
No,
circled
go
around it. We
ahead.
never
I'm trying to find the tweets so we can meme them. But like, go
so
ahead. Tell
I
them
gotta
whatever
say
you
that
want.
I think the biggest thing to consider with that is that the skill sets required to run a convention are completely different from running your own content channel and you're running your own content brand, because a lot of that is like creating your own content is like operating at an individual level. But when you want to operate at a very ridiculously broad external level with a ton of people and inviting and creating your own team and security, like dealing with all those different factors, you have
really
to
hard.
you have to have really good communication skills. You have to really have really good management skills. When you envision
A lot
something
of
in your
skills
head,
that most content creators don't always have.
I mean, well, for
It
good
takes a
reason,
long
because
time
you
to-
don't need those skills to be a good content creator. You know, so like some will have them, some won't. You know, it's just we're all human.
I think everyone looks at the success of PAX and like even more recently Rooster Teeth Expo, and they're like, oh, I would love to have something like kind of like a legacy. And even for me personally, like maybe on my bucket list it'd be nice to have like a con.
Offline con.
Actually.
Ocon.
Ocon.
Okay.
OTV con.
Sure, one of those things. But I think it'd be nice to have something like that, you know. But like in the wake of like, you know, Rooster Teeth Expo and PAX, you know, there have been a ton of failed cons or a ton of really small cons no one really talks about.
I can't tell if you're serious right now. You're seriously considering an Ocon?
I'm just saying it could. I think having a con named after yourself would be cool, or like having a con where you're a part of it would be cool. Just like it'd be cool to own like an esports team, or it'd be cool to like, I don't know, own a clothing brand or something like that.
Would you
It'd be
say these are
nice.
the items on your bucket list,
Maybe
Scarra? All three of those plus more?
they're just like kind of dreams, you know.
OTV con.
My blood flows for a greater purpose. Everything I'm doing is for you and will make sense. Maybe not today. Maybe not in a year, but eventually.
Are these your DMs?
What
I
is
promise
this?
July 15th will live on forever.
I'm so
Join
confused.
the family. We don't decide what God does. I'll be sure. Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, are
I'm
these
just
your
reading you guys
DMs?
the example Fusi tweets. Imagine. Yeah, no, that's actually the
Oh,
tweets.
that's him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
wow.
like on that wavelength. It's wild.
I kind of wish I had this kind of energy every day.
I actually
if you're
agree.
able to look and think deeper on a higher frequency, I I need to start feeling your support. This isn't about me. This doesn't happen with just me. It needs you. July 15th, family. Let me hear you roar.
Can we make tweets like that too on the offline
that
TV
would be
Twitter?
so
You have the
funny.
account.
Oh,
You
you
can
know
do
what?
it. You can do it right now.
You know, I'm
Actually,
gonna do it right now.
you're gonna make a tweet right now.
I'm gonna make a tweet right now. Listen, look.
It's just like here's the thing that bothers me when you plan an event, not like when you go about planning an event badly and then it ends up fucking up and you just go God's plan. It's like it's just so I don't know if the word is like dismissive of responsibility, like there's a word for that. It's just like you're just saying, oh, this was all meant to be.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, you can usually actually plan things
No.
so that things like that don't happen.
I too believe in fate, and to be honest, next time I will talk to an oracle before I do any big plan in my life.
so that your energy's on a really
Yes.
high
How
frequency.
crazy would it have been if he was the one that called in the bomb threat to his own event? Not saying that that's what happened.
That
I'm
would have
sure-
been actually.
I'm sure that's not what
That's
happened.
so fun,
but
oh,
if
yeah,
that
so
was
then
what
he can be
happened,
like,
Wait,
that's why Drake didn't
that's
show up.
actually great. Like, because if the con's gonna bomb anyways, let's make it a bomb. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's actually such a good idea for publicity. Now the way the way he handled the backlash on it was really bad. But like he could have made it into like a thing where like maybe like a sob story or maybe into like that's a really good idea.
Like that's literally going out with a bang.
That's true.
Right?
Technically speaking.
Well, maybe
yeah.
not literally, still figuratively, but whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. And Lily, you got that tweet up yet?
This is really hard thinking of. Okay.
You know, this is what's gonna happen. She's gonna tweet this, and Toast is gonna be like, "Who's on the account again? Can you please delete yourself?"
Okay, but can I just say, I feel like maybe you guys don't watch the same YouTube videos as me, but I see a lot of people that are starting to be like fake woke. Do you guys know what I mean by that? People who feel like they're on another mental state. So they're like,
It's drugs.
You guys aren't...
It's drugs, 100%.
They'll be like, your energy isn't vibrating on the same frequency as me, which fucking means nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, it totally makes sense to, you know, find out like, your life is your own. You only have to worry about your own happiness, for sure. But people take it to the next level where it almost becomes like entitled. Where they think that like they're on a more woke level than you are.
I mean, that's just what comes with success, right? You're just gonna have with success, you're gonna have a lot of situations where people like look up to you. They say like you make their day, you make their life, and like to stay grounded, it's sometimes hard. You know, it's really easy to get caught up in bad stuff where you're just like,
oh, that's what they mean by a high frequency, like you're not grounded.
yeah, exactly. So like. It's like I think that it'll happen to anyone who's like explosively famous. Like people would come up to tell it like to them, talking to them about how like you know, they're the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you're just like, well, that's wrong, but thank you, you know.
No,
but
I actually see some of my friends, like friends from high school,
think that of you.
become like that. No. Like they start writing or tweeting or making stories or whatever about how they're on like this new wavelength and how people who don't think the same as them will like oh, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies, to be quite honest. It really does. Like when I read tweets about like that, oof, heebie-jeebies.
All right. Can you guys give me some feedback on this?
Okay.
Our hearts strum together with the energy we channeled through our blood. Be woke
Lit.
together, fam, and remember this day as the day we vibe on the same frequency and go even deeper into the depths of transcendence.
Not bad.
Should I fix up a little?
Maybe the ending's a little bit too
Yeah,
rough,
trim.
but like you know,
Okay, yeah,
you know, like I would say like it's about like a 6 or 7. out
Okay,
of
got
10.
it. I'll work harder.
Okay. So yeah, this is why Lily's our copywriter.
I believe we are a species with amnesia. I think we have forgotten our roots and our origins.
I mean, he's
think
not
we are
wrong.
quite lost in
He's
many
not wrong
ways.
either.
And we live in a society that invests huge amounts of money and vast quantities of energy in ensuring that we all stay lost. A society that invests
That's
in creating
deep.
unconscious. I actually
is
like.
deep.
I cannot read. It really gives me the heebie-jeebies. And I think like here's the thing. All they're trying to say is, hey, maybe people value like money
Okay.
too much, and maybe sometimes the media and the government
Po-
lies to you.
Poki-
But they make it sound like it's a whole fucking religion.
I have a question. It's very important.
Yeah.
Are you subscribed to this person?
No, this is a high school friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
That's why when I read stuff like that, I'm like, you wilding out.
Okay. Here's my comment on all this kind of stuff. You can't solve human stupidity, right? Like it's not possible. And I think
But this is a recent stupidity.
No,
It's called the woke.
it's just a fad, you know.
disease.
Pet rocks were a fad. That was such a stupid time to live in, right?
That's when you were young, though, right?
Yeah.
It's different when you're young. You're allowed to be dumb.
Wait, what did you just say? Pet rocks were a fad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're old
The
enough to remember.
generation gap. The generation
Did you
gap.
not, you 100% do remember. Have you been living under a rock? Like,
Wait, I'm so
He's
confused
the pet
right
rock.
No, there used to be pet rocks. There used to be that used to be a thing for like a year.
now.
And
What?
then, like, it would be. It's stupid, right? It's really dumb. I can't even explain to you how it worked. But like, there will be fads that'll happen. You know, maybe this year or this time it's the year of the stay woke. You know, and then maybe the year after it's like something stupid. I don't know.
Okay.
But like, it just happens. You know, I don't think we should try to give reason to all of humankind's like thought processes. Just like, I always like to think of myself as the observer. I see stuff happen. I'm like, do I want to be a part of that? If I think no, I disassociate myself from that, you know, and I look for other things I want to be a part of. And so I look at this and I'm just like, yeah, he's interesting. He tries to run the convention. You know, there's a bomb threat called in, cool, and he wants to stay woke. And I'm just like, you know, you keep doing you. You're doing a great job. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna play some League of Legends. And you know, I think that's worked out for me so far.
The only constant in life.
It's
Death,
League of Legends.
taxes, and Scarra
League of
playing League of Legends.
Oh, no.
You need to not do this anymore. You know how many times my audio editor is like, Scar, you should stop hitting table.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oops, sorry.
Let's talk about League of Legends, okay? So recently, Lilypichu got a nice gift from Riot Games. You know,
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
it's this topic again.
this
Love this
discussion.
in the
topic.
mail. She got like a very nice plaque. Do you even have it here?
I don't. It's upstairs.
Can you go grab it?
You want me to go run and grab it?
Yes.
You want me to go upstairs and grab it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You want
You
me
want
to
her
like
to
physically
move?
go upstairs and
Yes.
grab the thing, come downstairs
Yes.
and
Yes.
While you're up there, can you refill my water too?
Actually, can you refill mine too?
Same.
Okay. Anyways, you don't have to go get it. Okay, but it'd be
No.
nice for a visual, you know,
Oh, yeah,
visual aid.
It's
Okay.
cool, man. I'll get it.
Wait, can you actually grab a couple
Want
water
me to fill
bottles?
your water too? Does anyone else want anything?
Yeah, a Bugatti.
Can you grab
Want
me?
more water? Yes,
This
sir.
is a
Right away.
Bugatti.
You could just grab me another water bottle, Lily.
Anyways.
Give me
Thanks,
pizza?
Lily. You're the best.
Yeah, while our slave is doing some work for us, so she got a really nice like gift from Riot Games, like a little square thing. It's like a map of Runeterra, but it's all like in a nice
Frame.
frame. It's really looks
It's
great.
cute.
She had a great message with it, and I look at that, and the first thing I think I was like, Lily plays League once a month. Like Lily doesn't even play League anymore, and I Lily. It's the funniest thing because Lily got this gift here. She got a gift for Earth. Poki got the last gift 6 months ago. I think she got a gift. Wait, was it?
I got this
Right there.
beautiful
Oh
statue.
yeah, she got.
I got a Thresh statue.
She got
I
two
got
gifts from
little
Riot
gift box
last year.
ones with some plush. I love you, Riot.
And so when Riot sends like gifts to the offline house, I have never a single time gotten one, and I was just like,
And he plays League every day.
I'm the
forever,
only
all the
I
time.
used to cast your game. I used to play your game professionally. I play League nonstop. I make
It's
content out of your
because they
game,
know
and
you'll
I'm just
always
like,
be there. You're the unappreciated wife.
I was
And
so
we're the
sad.
like
Or you're
we're the
like the nice guy.
mischievous children that they want to become.
and so I saw that last night. I was like, I can't believe they did this to me again. Again.
Okay, but actually explain. I know it like makes Riot sound bad, but it's really not that bad. Explain.
Oh, I think it's just because there's on the streaming side of things, like Riot doesn't have like the influence program running. But it's for on the YouTube side of things, they support their YouTubers really well.
Yeah.
And so Lily has like a 1 million+ YouTube channel, and Poki has like a 1 million+ YouTube channel. So it makes sense. But I was just like,
Wait, but would you be hurt if I told you that Leslie also got a care package from Riot?
maybe they just think of offline as like a whole entity. You know, I'm just trying to make excuses right now. Like, here, why don't
Did she?
She did.
You actually filled my water?
Oh, and you got me a water bottle.
Oh
You
my
got me a chocolate?
God.
You're,
No,
it
it
was
actually
really for me?
Yeah.
I
You're
love
great.
you.
Okay.
Oh my God,
I'll-
Lily
I'll give you
Pichu.
5
Wait.
stars.
Can we get a clap in the chat for Lily
Alright,
Pichu?
I'm gonna.
She's
read
never
this.
like this.
Here, hold it up while I read it.
Okay.
Lore doesn't exist without someone to tell the story. Like the rest of League in 2010, that story still needed work. Back then, the League of Legends was a political forum, and the world of Runeterra was a blob of land floating in an ocean. But you loved it just the same. Even when we bent it, broke it, and rearranged it, you kept loving it. You stuck with us through the retcons and the reworks, the constantly shifting landscape, the false starts, and the foundation building. Maybe you had faith in the future we promised. Maybe you didn't. Regardless, the story continued, and you were right there. You were right there with it, sharing the always evolving world with more players than we could ever hope to reach without you. We may draw lines on a map or type words on a screen, but for thousands of players around the globe, you are the gateway to Runeterra, their trusted guide to the universe. And as the next chapter of League's story begins, we hope you'll be there to turn the page. Thank you, now and always, for telling that story.
Yeah, so how many days of League have you played in the last 2 months?
A fair number.
Okay,
Quite a few.
I'm just
Let's just
wondering.
put it that way.
But like,
Yeah, it's super nice. I love that they do stuff like this, but I've just been like,
Where's
for
mine?
2 years now, there's been not a single Riot package that's been given to me.
right, if you're listening,
And the fact that Leslie got one, you know what?
Scar
I'm
deserves...
okay. I'm okay with that. You know
I'm
what?
gonna make Scarra cry. I can't handle
deserves
this.
a package, guys.
No. I'm gonna guilt trip them into giving me a package, and then so like next time when they give me a package, the letter is literally gonna be like, "This is for all the bitching you did on that podcast." That's literally gonna be like,
Oh my god.
and it's gonna be like a statue, and it'd be like, "We gave you something." Oh, thank you.
Keto chocolate. Can we just all eat in the mic?
ASMR. I'll make ASMR noises. Chocolate.
That's a good ASMR word.
Yay, top me.
I'm in.
Chocolate.
Oh fuck! I have to do. Oh, never mind. No, I'm good. I've always wanted to. Everyone's jokingly always like, "You should do an ASMR sometime, Scarra." And
Okay,
I'm just
I
like,
want to do like an offline TV ASMR thing. No,
Let's
right?
fucking
Let's
go.
do it. And then it can be
Wait.
like a little troll, like, "Hey guys, we're offline TV."
Wait, I actually completely agree with this whole troll segment.
Okay.
Like, everything with like, okay, so we did our Feds painting stream, the
It's ASMR. Like shit like that.
watching paint dry stream yesterday, and the idea was basically supposed to be a huge joke on Twitch chat on you guys actually, because it's like there were what at one point, well, I mean, right when you hosted it, there were 20,000 people watching,
Yeah, it
right?
was wild.
I mean, and it dipped down, but it stabilized around 14,000.
This is so
Yeah.
amazing for someone.
He was the top of IRL, like
the face of
most
IRL.
the
viewed
face of
stream
you could
on
almost
Twitch.
you could almost say the face of IRL at that point, where he is sitting there at a table doing nothing but staring at a canvas, watching paint dry. And 14,000
Was
people
he
were watching him.
actually banned?
Yeah,
Wait, who?
7 days.
Fed?
Yeah, the
You didn't know that?
donation. Remember?
Oh,
Skipped it.
Wait.
we didn't skip that much.
Wait, you
of it.
guys didn't know?
He was
Wait,
just
I didn't know.
streaming, so no, I didn't know.
Wait, what?
He got banned for that donation with the N word, I believe.
Word.
No, we skipped it.
Not word.
No.
No, it played out for a few
played out for
seconds.
For a few, yeah, but I mean, like the intention to skip it was there, and it wasn't just the word. You know how they like rewrite
Dude,
it?
it's actually
That's not fair.
it's actually impossible to skip it because there's so many donations.
Right? No. Can I just actually say something for Twitch and anyone else listening? It wasn't even a situation where we didn't have someone on the job. We literally had Albert sitting at the laptop behind the camera,
behind the camera.
trying to skip any donations that are inappropriate. And what happened with the most recent Streamlabs update, for some reason they added this thing where if you scroll down and you get a new donation while you're scrolling, it automatically shoots you back up. So it wasn't even like we weren't on our game or we weren't trying to avoid things like that or Albert wasn't there trying to fix it. It's just he would try to and it would like the literal program would ruin it. That really
Yeah.
pisses me off. Because like I understand if it's like one too many accidents and a streamer just lets those things slide too much, but it's really not one of those situations.
For people who don't know how backlogged the donations were, I donated the Lilypichu donation about how it was really nice, like Fed's a great guy, all that kind of stuff. I did that when Poki hosted. It played 30 minutes later.
30 minutes.
And so I was like, what? I literally waited at my PC the entire time, waiting for it to play, and I just started playing another game because it took so long.
It at one point it was backed up an hour or so.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nuts.
So at one point it was backed up so far that Albert couldn't scroll down far enough to see what
Exactly.
alerts were coming, and that's actually why this kind of situation
Yeah,
happened.
it's not our fault. It's the donator's fault. So next time,
No, I don't know, man. Something actually happened with the most recent update. It's been annoying me too.
Wait, but that's actually is there any way we could contest that? I mean, we've got to.
Like playing devil's advocate, I might say that Fed might have already been on like on thin ice
thin ice.
from past things, which is why at that point they were like, but I'm really not sure. I still think it's a bit.
I'm just like, this is great for Fed because like he gets
He's
banned.
known to be
Yeah,
banned.
no, he gets
It's
banned.
just
He
more
comes
clout.
back. He's just like, guys, I'm the most banned streamer in the offline house. I'm
Wait,
back.
no,
It's
this
not
way,
hard to beat.
this way he
people
can
who
say-
never kept it.
this way he can say he got banned for watching paint dry on Twitch.
Oh,
That's true.
How ridiculous does that
Sorta.
sound right now, guys? Ridiculous.
and also, he can also be like, you know what? I was planning on streaming a lot of hours this month, but Twitch wouldn't let me. He can use that. Twitch just couldn't let me stream.
Now he's got to be like, Kimmy, you're gonna have to do some kind of deductible on this
Okay.
160.
So he didn't
mathematically.
he did not get banned because that donation played. He got banned because he didn't break character to try and turn off the alert. But he and Albert actually had a sign that the camera couldn't see.
Yeah,
So
That was like skip.
yeah.
So yeah,
We
so
had
basically, they
ways
a
for him to
sign.
communicate.
So
Yeah.
like underneath the desk, if Fed kicked his legs, right? That was basically a signal for Albert to do something. So Albert was like his handyman at that point. So as soon as that donation played, Fed was like kicking his leg, and Albert's like, oh shit. So and then like, yeah.
Yeah, you can't blame us. You can only blame our incompetency. Twitch, come on, dude.
You can't blame us for being dumb. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I think it really was a situation though where we did our best.
I mean, he could have broken his character. That is true.
But it doesn't make
also,
a difference. What is it like? Either way, he's signaling for Albert, the person who's
Well,
actually
no,
on the computer. To
I
skip
could
it.
see how it were from Twitch's perspective. They're like,
Like it looks like he didn't do anything.
looks
about
like he didn't
but
care.
he did under the table. Like
Yeah,
they
he
had a
was-
signal. That's how they knew how to end the stream whenever
Do you
he
guys
wanted
know
to.
whether that ended up getting? You know, when I was watching that, when I was watching the stream when this happened, and as soon as I heard that, I didn't know Albert was there. I ran down. Do you remember?
No, Poki,
Yeah, and Lily was like Monka-esque coming out of the kitchen, and I ran down to try to myself even like skip the alert, and then I saw that like Albert was doing his best to do it because he was already there.
Yeah, that's messed up. You guys don't trust Albert?
I didn't know he was there.
Yeah.
I
they didn't know.
I just kept playing games. I was
We
like, I heard that. I was like, you know what? Albert's got this.
we didn't. We did such a good job of hiding Albert. I guess. I bet Twitch chat didn't even know he was there the entire time.
I mean, I'm pretty
Like
sure
the
they
entire
didn't know.
time he was
Yeah.
behind the camera.
Oh, what I was gonna ask was, did it end up getting skipped at all?
It did, but
Okay.
it played out
for
for.
a while.
played out
It
too
played
long.
out for a while.
Yeah, and
yeah.
we skipped the later ones. Like eventually, Albert got away.
It was
Yeah.
just that one.
I feel like that shows. What do you?
You
Like
know
good
what?
faith.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's all right for Fed. He'll be back in 7 days, and you know what? He's gonna have a lot more viewers then. Every time he gets banned, he comes back stronger.
400,000 viewers.
Face of IRL.
So-
F Omega Wall D.
So going back to our idea for troll content, what were you guys saying?
ASMR.
ASMR, offline TV ASMR.
Oh yeah, we wanted to make it clear to everyone that we are pivoting towards memeing everyone and everything.
No, well, what?
You guys thought painting streams were a one-off? No. We're gonna be streaming the most random things, and we will always be hosting. It will always be at the top. I'm just kidding.
I mean, actually though, that'd be kind of funny if we
That
if we
would,
find
yeah.
different
The
troll
weirdest
things to
things.
do every now and then.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
know?
there's so
Says
much.
even if the words was only said once, it's still a reportable, bannable offense.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I mean, like.
What's the
that's-
point of knowing Say Sarah if you can't help us out?
Well, to be fair, say
No,
so.
my
so
issue is like sometimes you actually like cannot control that. They'll write it with the most random customized characters. Like, what do you even do? I
So
guess
s-
like what I'm wondering is for Twitch, like if someone were to hear or do that, and you're like, oh no, and you make it very clear that you're against that, is that like important?
it's important to them because you're broadcasting to thousands of people, and so you're. I guess from their perspective, you are a role model of how you should react in these kind of situations, and that's why for them showing it on camera makes
What
so
about
much of a difference.
taking context into consideration?
I know, I agree. I think that to me, it's not black and white, and I think to them it's also not black and white. But my guess is because he's been on
Better
thin ice
safe than
anyways.
sorry. I get
Yeah.
it. The Fed's too
Yeah.
much of a character to leave unbanned, unchecked.
He's like that rebel kid in high school
Yeah.
that goes
my
to
God,
prison,
he's
and
like-
everyone's like, "Damn, that kid's so cool."
He's
you know?
the
No.
juvie kid of the family.
Yeah. I can't believe you just said that.
Is that not hilarious?
You know who I think of? Do you guys ever watch Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
He's like the older brother.
Yeah.
He's off at military camp because he's too rowdy.
So what other troll ideas do we have, guys? We've got ASMR. Is that troll though? Is that really troll?
I want to be able to do enough of this.
Mark did a really good troll ASMR, but like
Oh, I saw
that's
that.
not a stream idea. I feel like they're really good stream ideas.
I'm telling you, at one point we're gonna build that Jenga. We have Twister, we have a bunch of random stuff, but I guess like.
You know what I want to do? I want to stream us like fighting those big sumo wrestler things.
Oh, I always wanted to do that.
And
so
I want it to
funny.
be like wide angle, but also have like GoPros. Wait, I don't know how you can stream GoPros. Whatever. It'd
probably
be
can.
funny.
Wait, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Leslie and I were
Really?
testing it out. You can.
That would be so like you just
Yeah.
see these our views like
I
bump
want
into
to
each
do
other.
sculpture.
No, okay. You guys saw the llama at E3, right? For
Yeah,
I want us to
B.
be able to do the bull.
Instead of a llama, it's just me.
No, what?
Okay, I'm done.
What?
You mean the actual llama? like the Fortnite llama, right?
You want to be the bull in the electronic bull game.
Not that llama. I thought you meant the pinata.
No, I meant the. Oh.
Yikes.
The mechanical llama. Never mind.
I'm not king shaming.
No
on the
riding a
show.
mechanical Poki, please.
All right.
Sorry, you were saying?
So you were saying, Scarra?
I think it'd be hilarious if we try to do a thing on like mechanical bulls, see how long we can last and have people. And I mean, I
Maybe
guess
we could do like offline TV, join offline TV in yoga or something like that. And like you're like the yoga instructor. I could see you being a yoga instructor. I could definitely
I
see
think
that.
maybe the streamers would enjoy that too much.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yoga?
Good point. Good
Yeah.
point.
I don't want to do yoga. Let's
True.
too physical.
True.
Let's do sculpting.
I'm.
Like clay.
No.
Okay.
Anything art. Obviously, Lily recommends art things so she can look
I think-
above everyone
I think-
No,
else.
I just like
I think
art.
those are so funny. Though.
Creative stuff is fun.
I make like a half fucked up ball, and she like makes
No, I
Tammy
don't-
as a statue. Right though?
No.
Yeah, you're good at
Oh.
everything artsy.
We
just
we
accept
saw
it.
the painting stream. Even though she didn't have her big daddy, she still
Big
performed pretty
Not
well.
stream the video. YouTube.com/ we don't have a custom URL.
We do
Please
have a custom
look-
URL. I got us one.
What is it?
I think it's offline TV GG.
Cooking?
What is a meme thing we can stream? Similar to watching paint dry. I wish you could just stream people on the toilet.
What?
That'd be so funny. Like, I mean the face, not everything.
This is
Come on, you're supposed to. Have you guys never done like creative thinking? They made us take creative thinking classes in engineering, where they're like, when you're trying to like be creative in the moment and think of ideas, you have to go to extremes.
Mechanical pokey.
This is
Alright, I'm gonna stop. You guys can come up with the ideas.
Right. I'm sure ideas will pop up.
Well, they'll keep
eventually.
popping up.
Somehow.
They
no,
will pop
the more
up.
effort you think about it, the less
Yeah,
natural it'll
I don't
be.
like
Trust me,
forcing it.
True.
it'll be a thing
It
where
needs
like
to be like,
one day
"Damn, let's do
lightning
it."
strikes and we're just like, oh my god,
Exactly.
it would be great to do.
mechanical.
Stop thinking about it.
That's the only thing in my mind right now. Right.
But yeah, with all that said, I'm despite the fact that Fed got banned, I'm really happy with the way it turned out yesterday. It's better than any of us thought it would.
It was
Aw,
funny.
I feel
It was
bad
really
that he
fun.
got banned.
I
Yeah.
know. I think it's funny.
That's so sad. Okay. Are we ever gonna answer those?
Oh, boring.
What?
Long-term plans for offline TV. What do you guys envision for the future?
Oh, this is great.
I just want us on like billboards. Wow, I'm just kidding.
How about
What are your thoughts?
Offline TV, the anime.
I want offline TV
Who
to be like
cares?
a legitimate brand,
I want it
long term.
I want it to be on the Conan O'Brien show.
Ellen,
Uh,
us, but on Ellen. Offline TV featuring Ellen.
Offline
She's the
TV,
guest.
the movie.
she's the guest.
Yeah, we're the important ones.
So the crazy thing is about all of this is that we are trailblazers in that the situation that we're in right now, like the streamer house, joint group identity, that it's really, really strong. No one's really ever done it before,
No, here's the thing.
you know?
Here's the thing.
So many people have done it,
Here's the
but no
thing.
one has like had a little like blown up phase.
Right,
like
right,
we
right.
Have.
You're right.
Streamer
Sorry, I should have
houses
said it that
been an
way.
idea
Wait.
that have been around for so
Wait.
long.
You're right.
But I feel like we're one of the first that have been like known as a streamer house.
There's a literally-
that isn't like esports related.
There's a little Twitch channel called Streamer House.
Yeah, didn't they like try to copyright like trademark that name and
I
like
have-
shit on people for
I have
using it?
no idea.
We're a streamer house.
All I know is like they were streaming on Twitch together
We're
under the
a
name Streamer House.
but we're
Interesting.
called offline TV.
But yeah, anime for offline
That would be
TV.
great.
Oh yeah, FaZe did it, but I don't know if it was streamer house. I feel like that was more like
Well,
Content creator?
anyways,
You-
Well,
YouTubers?
sorry. Okay, FaZe. I'd say FaZe is probably the other biggest identity. But
Yeah.
the crazy thing, what I was trying to say is that I think this entire space is still pretty not super
Yes.
defined.
Yes.
And you're completely right. I should have said there are tons of other streamer houses. You're absolutely right. But I think no one has really gotten big enough or blown up enough to the point where they can start testing the limits. You know, see what you can pivot this into.
I think a good thing to say with this is like, no one knows what the lifespan of a streamer is right now, because we're still in
Streamers as a whole,
Yeah.
are question marks.
we're still kind of like in the first generation of like
Can't kill me.
this type this type of streamer. Like, if you're a successful streamer right now, like, what is your lifespan, you know?
No one
and
knows.
no one knows.
No
'Cause
one knows.
right now people are streaming like, you know, 8 years, like 10 years, like literally like the entire lifespan of Twitch, they've been streaming that long. And so no one knows when like the top streamer's gonna just give it up, you know, for the most part. And so
Are we all going to be still streaming when we still going to be streaming when we're 40 years old? You know, possibly with a
That's the
family
thing.
and
Who
children.
knows?
Like, so many people have had kids and then keep streaming through.
yeah, maybe Lily grows like old and like she's like teaching her kids on stream, like, yeah, it's called Pogares.
I'm not having kids. I am not having kids.
Lily, you're gonna have kids.
I'm not having
I'm gonna
kids.
make you. I don't know how, but I'm gonna make them have a kid.
How does
Can you
Albert?
imagine the talent within Lily mixed with the talent within anyone else she decides to have a baby with?
Oh god.
Oh, that was good. That was so good. Holy shit.
Wait, so how does Albert feel about
Can
this?
you shut up? Listen, I'm not having kids. I'm child free for
You're
life.
too perfect not to reproduce.
I'm going
How about
to.
that?
I have Teffy.
You can't
I'm not having.
outlogic me, Lily. You're too perfect not to
I'm
reproduce.
outlogic.
me.
I don't want kids.
Your little body has too much talent
What
to not
do you
inject
mean?
it into soul.
I'm not. Anyway, moving on. Oh wow.
This is a judgment-free zone. Remember,
I'm
guys?
sure.
I don't know what
I'm
happened in the
not
last
having
20
kids.
minutes, like,
I'm
my
not
brain
having
went,
kids.
"Boo."
I'm not having kids. Not having kids.
We'll see about that
All
one.
right, we'll see. You sure? Let's make a bet.
Okay.
So yeah, streamers.
Oh yeah, streamers longevity.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
people have
yeah.
streamed, had kids, still streamed after, or even had like streamer families as like the whole stream, or couples have like the stream together. It's just, and I actually feel like a lot of the most successful streamers tend to be older. Am I wrong? Like, they're usually like dudes that are married,
Aren't you like 12?
or like. I'm not.
You're
that's why
successful.
I'm not talking about myself.
I'm just
okay?
saying, I saw that Streamer of the Year awards. Vote for these nominees. Poki was up there again. She
So
won
many people
last
shat
year.
on me for that, and I was like, feels bad, man. But then I
Wait,
checked like Twitch stats, and I was like, number 18,
Wait,
most viewed
I was gonna say you're
this
bigger.
week, then like most followed,
you-
fastest growing, and I stream like fucking 3 times a week. I'm like, what are you guys shit talking? Get off my lawn. Get out my Twitter DMs. Anywho's. Actually, like I was saying though, a lot of the top streamers are like married, established, pretty mature. I don't know what, like, I'd be very curious to know what the Twitch demographic is like, because I feel it's like older than YouTube,
I mean
obviously.
the streamers
No,
demographic.
no. The viewers,
No, okay.
because they must enjoy watching those kind of people more.
I actually remember talking to someone at Twitch, and I was told specifically that the demographic at Twitch like 5 years ago was that no one above the age of like 33 watched Twitch, literally zero. So it would be like you'd have like a little curve, and you know how usually the curves tend to fall off. It was like a just straight drop. But the thing is now, people have been following
Everybody
streaming.
just dies at
Yeah, people have
33.
been following streamers for such a long
That's
time.
the lifespan.
yeah.
When streamers turn 33, they die.
What
That's
the?
so sad.
Everybody on Twitch at 33. Just
I got 4 more good years than me. But what ended up happening is like there's a lot of the streamers or the viewers that end up like growing up with the platform. And a good example is League of Legends audience. The average age of a League of Legends player is actually much older now.
What is? Oh yeah, because they grew
Yeah,
up with the
probably
but
game.
at-
17 to
at-
22 or something.
Yeah, where before it used to be like it's funny because what we make fun of Fortnite players for B, that used to be the League
League of
demographic.
Legends demographic.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Interesting.
Wow.
But yeah, I agree. No one really knows where streamers and streaming is going to go.
Mhm.
And that's also why, like, us as a group of streamers and a brand of streamers, like, on top of not knowing where streamers are going to go, where are we going to go, you know? We could. Scarra was saying this the other day. We could start our own beef jerky company if
Yeah.
we want. If we started a beef jerky company, I mean,
You guys
how
would
many
buy
of
it.
you guys would buy it?
What kind of food do you think our audience would appeal to the most?
Gamer food.
Gamer food for sure.
shit.
Protein bars.
What about Freshly?
Keto food.
Banner below. Anyways, no,
long
actually, I'm curious because you say beef jerky, and it's like, do you guys know? I think her name is Dodger, the streamer.
Yes.
And she came out with a coffee bean company.
That's
I think, or
cool.
something. Yeah. So it's like you can literally come out with anything
Yeah.
that you think would appeal to your audience.
Dog
so I'm wondering,
food.
what do they want?
And-
Tyler won Blood Rush. Great example.
Wreckful video game. That's his product that he came
Yeah.
out with. You know.
What is our product?
We should make a product. It'll come to me.
We'll wait a couple years. Don't worry
Just
about it.
wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Mechanical bowls.
Electric dog collars.
Oh my god.
Shock
Like
collars.
that, man.
Shock collars. Oh,
But
we
not-
already have one.
But not for animals, for like streamers.
Oh yeah.
Where the chat can interact with it.
That's like a terrible.
Our
idea.
Through
current product.
donations.
Our current product is merch.
But think about the shot collar idea. Think of how much more money the streamer would make if donation could control the shot collar.
That's why against you.
Oh man, I would
I
do it
actually
for
cannot wait because for a very long time I've had like a similar idea. Like I'm waiting for something to come
For
out
shot
where
collar?
where donations can interact with the streamer.
Oh.
Like I remember me and Toast talked about something that I don't want to talk about right now because I feel like someone will steal the idea, but I want someone to produce it, but for us. But you don't trademark. Anyways, just ways for like people to donate, but then for it to like interact with you live somehow. Like imagine someone sends you like $100 and then like a stack just falls on your face. Wouldn't that be great?
A stack? Oh,
Yeah.
a stack of money.
Oh, you mean like in real
Yeah.
life?
Yeah.
Ah.
Imagine the donation prompts, and all you would need is like a small loan of $1,000 for your machine to eject the money. I'm a genius.
Wait. So you're saying that your in-game goal plan is for people to donate you money and for you to have money literally hit your face?
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about you this podcast. A lot of like
She's
has-
crazy.
different.
She
I don't
has
know who
dreams
spiked
about turbo
my stuff
building.
today, but tell me that wouldn't just lead to a huge increase in not only viewers but money per stream.
You would need way more than $1,000. I'm telling you right now, for your viewers,
Isn't that
you
great,
would need
though?
like $100,000.
Okay, no.
Poki, listen. You don't need a magical contraption for that shit. Let me be in your stream every time
Watches
someone.
the stream. Watches the
Yeah, every time someone donates you a minimum of your 1K,
What's your cut?
I'll get a huge wad of cash, right, and just smack you across the face. People would pay good money for that, and I will keep track
People
of
would
your
pay
stream
really
logs.
good money.
I
for
just
that.
want
Do you want
25%. That's it. 25%.
25%?
That's
I'll give you
really
5.
nice.
10,
7.5.
12.
Wow,
Seven.
She just went up.
she's good at bargaining. I've never seen this tactic before.
15%. Okay, fine. 10%. Take it or 10%
All right,
or I walk.
The money thing was a bit extreme. But what if it was like any other thing? Like through Streamlabs, you could be like, donate to have confetti drop down on the stream. $100 just confetti.
Yeah, I think
Would
that's.
that be sick?
No, I think that's sick. It's kind of like what Fed does with like his hue lights, right?
Yeah, but who gives a shit
No,
about
but I mean
lighting?
like on a much bigger.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit about lighting? We shot a video in that room
really
and
wanted
people
to
kept
just smack you in the
donating,
face
and so
there.
the
Really?
I
videos
feel like that'll
So
be
it-
profitable.
change.
You guys should just make that a stream.
That would be sick.
Like, right
She's getting really obsessed with this idea.
Do
Lily,
you wanna? I wonder how much we'd make.
aren't you curious, like how much? And
Yeah.
then like for like an extra, like 5K.
On
or
top of the fact
something.
that it's fucking hilarious.
What else can I do?
Lily-
Like,
Lily-
people would donate.
Lily
Now
does
that
this
is-
thing.
I'll kiss her on the cheek.
How much?
5K.
I'm down.
That's it.
That's a lot.
I mean,
For a
that-
cheek
I
kiss?
mean that's a
For a
lot.
I would
sorry.
kiss Lily on the cheek for $5. I would pay $5 to kiss Lily on the cheek. That's nothing.
Do it on the podcast right now.
Lips, how much?
Lips.
That's actually.
Is that TOS though? Like
No. It's 2018. Anybody can kiss.
like on the lips though? Are we talking like?
Yeah.
Okay. There are different kinds of right. Is it like, boop or like?
Not like a I'm impregnating you kiss. Just
Oh,
a like
okay. All right. I
friends
just want.
sharing a
All right.
kiss.
So. I really just wanted to get that out of the way. So like, a boop would be like, I think like maybe like 8K, and
Yeah.
like a
Really?
this thing would be like
5K for cheek and then 8 for.
You know what? You're
Wow.
right. 3K for cheek and
Okay.
5K for the
You
lips.
guys
Yeah.
are really expensive.
They're getting really into
yeah,
this
you're
too.
really expensive.
Wait, listen. If there's an opportunity, why? Okay, if someone paid you, Scarra, 3K every time Edison pecked you on the cheek, would you take it?
Wait, I mean,
Yes, I would then give him the money.
See?
No,
You would do it
I'm
too.
just saying though, like, I don't know if I'd publicize it. I wouldn't be like, yeah, for 3K, every time you guys donate. Yeah, I'll. Oh.
come on,
Honestly,
Scar, you
I
know
would
you
not
want
do
it.
that with anyone except Lily.
All right, you know what? Edison can do it for free. I'll do it for free with Edison.
Wait.
You
It
do
was
right
my
now.
idea. So if you guys do it and someone gives 3K for Edison to peck Scarra on the cheek,
12%.
I want 20%.
I want 7.5
You guys are terrible with numbers.
affiliation.
So they get 27.5%.
If we get 7, that's great.
This is a pretty far rabbit hole we've dug
I'm
into
just
Yeah.
trying
here.
to raise
Sorry.
money
No,
for
no.
offline TV and offline TV
You're
production.
coming up
Yeah.
with some great ideas.
I'm trying. Aside from me owning, the eBay account where I sell random shit that you guys own.
all I'm saying is just the auction date.
Poki, do you have any
would
clothes that you
never.
don't like wear anymore?
You know, for the longest time, I wanted to sell my clothes on
You
like
should.
secondhand, and then I was like, I don't want to know where it's gonna go, so I'm not gonna do it. And
Can I-
instead, I just give it to my friends.
Can I take them?
Only if you keep them for yourself. Never mind.
All
The
right,
fastest never mind ever.
but Poki, no, we're treading into weird territory. I will back off.
Yeah, this podcast has been very vanilla so far. Definitely.
I'm just, ever since I did the eBay thing, right? I'm just like, what else of my roommate's shit can I sell without them knowing?
I can
So-
already tell this is gonna go too far.
If I see that skill
One
on
day
there, I'm
I
gonna be
wake up,
pissed.
Mimi's gone.
No. There's like a patch of hair missing from her fur. I'm
Like
Mimi-
a full
Or she's
circle.
bald.
Mimi's fur. Okay, sorry.
For the right price, I mean.
How much? I mean, is Fed selling his painting from last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Send nudes.
Is
Wait,
it on
You know
eBay
what's
right now?
crazy? Like, people could tell what it was way before.
Well, it wasn't.
Well, people
that
were able
light.
to tell the second that, because he started with the vertical lines, right? The second he put the middle dash for the E,
Right? But I
people
think
figured it
one
out.
person guessed extremely early on.
People in Twitch
They're
chat are
s-
smart.
smart.
Yeah.
You guys are intelligent. Extremely high IQ.
What would you say is
Come
Twitch
on,
chat's
eBay.
Trying to up their
average
come on.
IQ?
Hype 'em
12.
up, gas 'em up.
Come on, eBay.
Not-
Please load.
We said IQ, not age.
Oh. What's average
You know,
IQ?
I think
80?
Twitch chat is
90?
pretty.
100?
smart.
When you're talking to Twitch chat, what IQ do you assume that they're at?
Depends on the person.
No, it depends because your chat is based off like what you curate, right? So when I talk to my chat, I feel like they're dumber than a lot of the other ones. So
So you're saying your chat is dumber than most other
You
people's
think your
chat?
chat is dumber than everyone else's chat?
are we having a
Really?
competition?
Wait, are you,
That would
no,
be a
I would
fun
take that as- No, my
competition.
chat's smart, okay?
Yo, guys, imagine this. We run a competition IRL, and we all have to choose like random Twitch chatters, and then we have teams. Have you ever seen those on like Disney?
wait, this sounds
With the
amazing.
Yeah, they
if
did
that
like
was
these
possible.
IRL.
This sounds amazing.
These IRL celebrity. I don't know, like all the kids from Disney shows would all come together, and they would form groups. And they would do all these like, I don't know, like races or whatever you would do in like gym, and compete against each other. We do that, but we all lead a team of our own Twitch viewers. Randomly chosen.
Randomly chosen. So
Randomly
we would like
chosen.
we'd be like, hey, we'll pick a
You
number
cannot
amongst
pick the
ourselves.
fittest, yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick a number amongst ourselves and be like, hey, chat, everyone in chat right now, pick a number, and then when we see that number,
Yeah.
that person gets
They
chosen.
get flown out
That would be
here.
so
They
insane.
spend a week of very intense boot camp with us.
What the?
I don't know what's happening right now, but like my mind is,
you're-
I'm on another wavelength.
Yeah.
I'm vibrating at a high energy.
Your
frequency.
ideas today have just been stellar. Like, to be honest, like, I'm gonna write all these down after this show and really just
Can't link
submit this to my business manager for
Guys,
review.
if you look up "send nude painting" by Fedmeister on eBay,
It's
it is-
nudes, plural.
Oh,
Wait, it
well,
has 0 bids on it right now.
yeah, I don't think Fed shared the link yet. That's why. I just made it yesterday. The bid ends in 6 days and 6 hours.
Did you fix the nudes?
Wow.
Yes,
Look-
Melanie.
It's you can read it. It says send
do you
nudes.
see? You can tell she
Plural.
does YouTube because she cares about the title. She's
I
like,
really do.
oh,
SEO is important, Lily.
It's
Nobody looks up send nude. They look up send nudes.
It's eBay.
SEO. Tag it properly.
Okay.
But really, how old do you think? What do you think is the average IQ of your Twitch chats? I'm curious.
140.
My chat's so fucking smart.
Yeah.
Cause like I mean I don't stream very often, but whenever I do go live, mine are always like I actually have discussions like these with my chat like almost every time I go live. Like
really?
Yeah.
I think you have a more
So
mature
my
audience.
guess is that my audience is a lot more mature, but that's because like literally people will stick around
That's what you
because we're
appeal
having
to.
deep talk all the
I
time.
do
Yeah.
think. Never mind.
You think?
No, no, no,
really?
no, no, I
She
would-
does think.
What?
I wanted
Wow,
to-
that's a surprise.
I
That's
wanted to
crazy.
And therefore,
I've never heard that before. I do think, and therefore I am. You forgot the last part of that, though, Lily. You got nothing to say to that? She's pretty bad at comebacks. It's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I couldn't think of how to word.
She was
my
thinking of a comeback,
I
but she
wasn't
couldn't
thinking
come
of a
up with it.
comeback. I
She
wa-
was definitely thinking of a comeback, 100%.
I was not thinking of a
So then
comeback.
were you not thinking at all, or were you thinking of something?
I was thinking of something to say pertaining to Poki's podcast.
Okay.
Not a comeback to you, Edison. Not everything has to do with you.
Fight, 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 fight.
Let's keep going. This is good.
Ooh.
Lily loves this shit. You know, the first time I saw her
They
do this
fight
with
all the
someone,
time. It's really funny.
it was
actually.
I saw when you and Destiny, like we were at dinner with Sue, Smix, and you and Destiny were sitting next to each other. Oh, actually, no, you were
No,
sitting
no.
to my left, and Destiny was sitting to my right, or something. I was
Yeah,
in
you were in the
between the
middle.
two of you guys, and these two just started arguing, and they started talking to each other to the point where they started talking over each other. And they're both yelling at each other at the same time, but I'm in the middle of them. And they realize that the other person is not paying attention to them anymore. And so they both try talking to me instead. And so literally I'm sitting here and Lily's like something, Edison, something. And then Destiny's talking to me, something. I'm like, oh God, what do I do in this situation? I just got up and went to the bathroom.
Wow. I love the way you told that anecdote. It was very funny. It was like I was in
Thank
that
you.
moment.
Thank you.
Like you're very good at storytelling.
Would you say that was like good improv skills right there?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, great.
Very good.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Lily. It's a big compliment coming from you.
Of course, I
I
don't
love
compliment
compliments
very
from
easily.
you. Yeah, I know.
You do. Yeah.
Just like how you love Fed and you love everything
love
about him.
him
He's
like
a
a
great
brother.
friend. Yep. Okay, great. Good
Okay,
talk.
Good
Nice,
talk.
good
Nice.
chat,
Right.
guys.
Good chat.
Anyways,
Alright.
as I was
Yep.
saying, people on my chat are so smart, and my subs have 2 times the average IQ points. Obviously, because they've decided to subscribe.
True. Very true.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Is that how it works?
Guys,
Yeah.
are you at dinner with Steven tonight?
You didn't even know he was in.
Well, he just asked.
How long is he here? I can't tonight. Maybe tomorrow night.
No.
I can't tonight. Because I look out for my friends. Steven Bonelli.
Benelli?
Bonelli?
It's actually Benel.
Bonell?
I call him Benelli. It's
I
funnier.
thought his last name was Bonelli.
Oh my god.
No.
Wait,
I actually thought so too.
you
because
always
keep
call
saying
him
that.
Steven
No.
Bonelli.
Yeah, you always call him that, so I always thought that was
Because
his
it
last
sounds
name.
cuter. Steven Benelli the second.
Oh my god, I feel
Bonelli.
so bad.
Oh my god. No, that's great. I love it. Benelli.
We should all just like spread that idea. That's his actual last
I
name.
do. I try very hard to do it.
I mean, you've
You,
converted at
you,
least
you
once,
convinced
yeah.
me. I thought it was actually. I feel so bad.
No, don't feel bad. He likes being called Steven Benelli.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Wait, it just went up to wait, what?
Who bid $800
Someone bid
on this?
$810 on the
Can
Send
you
Nudes
like
painting.
check bids?
Is
Yes.
that a legitimate bid?
I don't think it's a legitimate bid.
I don't think so either.
For any.
Oh, by the way, guys, the money goes towards offline TV production.
Yeah, everything that I eBay
it's paying
is
Mark
going
and
to be
Josh.
going back to.
If you guys think that we have no expenses,
We
you
have
don't
a
know
lot
what
of
you're talking
expenses.
We have a lot of expenses.
We have a
Like,
lot.
please,
Uh,
offlinetv.gg/merch. Our new merch is coming out soon.
Before this,
help us.
me and Edison were talking
Apparently,
about.
it's at 12.25.
What the fuck is wrong with people? What?
Please, no fake bids.
$1,225.
This
You're
is the biggest joke
trolling.
I've ever seen. No,
You're
there's no way that's
There's
a real
no way
bid.
that's
No fake
real.
Someone's
That's
willing to pay
not way.
$1,200 for a
Listen, I'm
send
okay with
nudes.
this.
I'm hoping for like
Oh,
100.
do you guys want all the other paintings to go up too?
Oh yeah, Poki's.
We should have grouped it up. I think. and
No,
Really?
No.
No.
No, separate ones.
no.
Okay.
Mine,
Yeah,
there's
definitely
alarms, there's
separate.
beds,
Not.
and
You're
there's
absolutely
stars.
separate.
If I paired up mine with like Edison's, the value of mine would go down immensely. There's no way. It's better to keep everything separate, and then people can pay for what they want for each painting.
She's not wrong. I won't try to deny it. I pick my battles wisely,
Jesus.
but she's not wrong. My painting was pretty garbage.
No, your painting's cute. It
Shut
has-
up. Shut up. I don't need your pity, Lily. I don't need your pity.
Wait, no, it has Teddy in the sun. Wait, that was my contribution.
That was your
obviously, but-
contribution.
Sorry,
But we should put the rest on sale.
Lily, I think we should, yeah.
Lily, what do you call Edison?
Edison?
Yeah, what's the phrase after when you say Edison?
Edison
You-
Park?
No, usually I hear you
Edison
call him
Chan?
Opa. Is that?
Oh.
Can you do that for me on the show?
Do you want me to call you?
No, dear God, please, God, no.
I mean,
Oh
technically,
my
like,
God.
yeah.
For context, can you guys explain what that usually
Oppa is older
means?
brother in Korean.
Yeah, can I hear you
Is it-
say Edison?
Yeah, but
Always?
the meaning is literally like older
Oh,
brother.
okay.
But like people use it as a term of like, oh, endearment, sort of like, oh, oppa, like that kind of shit. I'm not really into that because like I'm not really Korean. I'm a fake Korean. Like Fed's a fake Mexican. I'm a fake Korean. So like saying like oppa is like really weird for me. Hey, oppa.
Oh my god, Edison looks like he's in
Look at it,
pain.
the thousand miles. What is it called? 1,000-yard stare. All right, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna do that again. Sorry, Edison. Oh, it's back to $700.
Wait,
Damn it.
Wait, it's because someone rescinded their bid.
800 or 700?
700.
Guys, it's not about the money.
It's about the money.
Wow,
What else
you
could it
guys
be
are
about?
actually.
I think there's a way on eBay to make sure like whoever's bidding is like.
Legit.
Legit.
Yeah, I didn't do that for this one.
You should.
But I should probably do it. I know who bought my painting.
Wait, what? You know who bought it?
Yeah,
Like he's a person in your chat, or
Well,
she?
he's a person in the community that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know he's legit.
You'd probably recognize his name too.
You know him, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Albert.
Please turn it on immediately or else everyone's gonna flip.
What the hell? It's
That's
5K. now?
but I don't know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, they're
That's
they're-
100%
yeah,
fake
they're
now.
faking. All right, how do
But if
I?
it's not, thanks.
If it's not fake, I will put
Do you
this
like-
straight into Mark and Josh's salary.
I want to. This is the description of
Albert's.
the item. Beautiful, unique take on abstract lettering using bold red paint. Good condition. Signed by Offline TV. Limited edition. Will include lock of artist's hair.
That's so.
Wait, you
funny.
put that as a description?
Yeah. What?
That's
Really
great.
so good.
That's so good.
That's
I
pretty
love
damn
her.
good.
okay.
Wait, I need to like. I'll fix this later. But I imagine if we did get 5K. Yeah.
That could pay Mark and Josh.
Yeah, boy.
Wait, it's 9K.
Oh my
Not
god.
it. This is so funny. I'll fix it after. Don't worry. Okay.
9,000.
9,000.
Hype 'em up.
Oh my God. Imagine if that was a real bid though.
Oh my god.
I just look
I'd
at.
be
I just
happy.
look at this. Has Scarra ever responded to a question without saying honestly?
Yeah, he says.
And
What's your honest
course.
answer?
are you supposed to say honestly? Of course.
No, I have of course responded to a question without saying
These
that word
questions
before.
are really. Is Fed a full-time streamer? Not anymore.
Like the fact that
I'm sorry, was that just
not for the
Too
next week.
soon,
Oh,
Lily.
man.
Too soon. Ooh.
Actually, if possible, is there more stuff we could talk about Edison? I want the community, everybody to know more about our new manager.
Okay,
Can you be like the father of the group, or is that to be
let,
Scarra the father?
let's talk
Who's
about
our
Edison.
dad
Yeah.
anymore?
Let's talk about this.
Bible
So,
thumb.
Edison Park.
Oh, boy,
he
here
is
it
a
comes.
available 30-year-old male.
I'm available.
He's not available.
For hire?
Leslie might be watching.
Am I available for hire?
No, you're available given the right price, right? We already agreed on that.
Okay.
Given the right price, he has extensive skills at Microsoft, skills that he can use in any way, shape, or form for your amusement and pleasure.
On the real, though, he has been helping us behind the scenes for a really long time. And I know in the past and to this day, like, in the community, everybody kind of knows all the characters, right? So I just want to make sure that we adequately introduce the new characters.
I'm sure everyone knows enough about
and I
him.
did.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, can we maybe say, how do we meme him?
What?
Is it the same meme as Chris? He replaces Chris. Now we have to old meme him too.
No. It'll come naturally.
You know, I'm not that much older than Lily and Scarra.
I don't want to talk to you.
So.
Oh my god, do I have to old meme everybody?
4
You have
years
to
older.
old me every. No, I'm not.
Okay. keep
Wait,
telling
was your
yourself
was your
that.
question actually how do we meme Edison?
Yeah.
It'll
I
come
call
naturally.
him Edison,
Because
more like
I feel like
Jettison.
the community hasn't known you as long as we have. Because you've actually been helping us behind the scenes for a while.
Edison, more like Fedison.
What? Okay, Lily and Edison always fight. That's one of the inside jokes. What else do we have?
It's not really a
We don't really fight.
Yeah, we don't really
Fight implies that
fight.
it's on even ground. Like,
Well, I mean, of course,
I
he's
mean,
much taller than you.
Sometimes I just can't hear what Lily's saying.
Goddessin, that's true too.
Oh, that meme.
Every time
too.
he does something good,
Goddessin, that's not often, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, it does happen.
Wait,
It's actually crazy.
Do you guys actually craft memes for yourself? For me, I always
No,
thought
no,
it was
it
natural.
happens
Yeah, no,
naturally.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I just want to
She's-
give context.
She's trying to
everyone
recap
else.
the memes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
Oh,
what's
that's
crazy? It's actually that Mafia game that kind of got me going down the path to lead to where I am now. Because if it wasn't for that Mafia game, it was like after that, a lot of people in like Leslie's chat and a lot of people in like the offline TV community were like, "Oh, when's Edison gonna start streaming?" And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna start streaming. No." So I never even considered it because I've never like seriously thought about full-time streaming. I still don't consider myself a full-time streamer or anything like that. I kind of just do it on the side to get closer with you guys, understand where I'm going, and to get closer with Leslie. But and the community as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are so many people I've met through my stream that I see in chat right now that I really appreciate and wish I had more time for. But what was I trying to say? Yes, it wasn't. If it wasn't for that, I never would have even tried streaming to begin with.
I'm sure whenever
Which is crazy.
you would have shown up on our streams,
feel like-
people would have enjoyed you and then been like, "Can you start streaming?"
A lot of people who hang out like around this group tends to stream, like start streaming.
If you're like extroverted and you're
Yeah,
like a
that's
good
true.
character on people's streams,
Are you extroverted?
boom.
What's your four-letter Myers-Briggs, huh?
Oh my god!
Thank you guys for watching. That'll be all for today's
ESFP?
podcast.
No, you get me
ENTP?
out, dude.
What is it, Edison?
Lily,
Are you really extroverted?
Lily cares about this so much. She's always
don't.
just like, "What's your
It's a
personality
meme.
test?"
Guys,
For my,
it's a
no.
meme.
She says this. My birthday present to her was taking the test for her. That I'm telling you, that's
Are
how
you
she-
Worst
serious?
birthday
Really?
ever.
She literally
Lily,
was.
do you remember what I am?
I know the name of it if I
Me
look
too.
it
I
up.
don't
I don't
know the
remember the
actual
four-letter.
thing. Doesn't matter enough to
Um,
Lily. Whatever.
INFP,
I'm-
master race.
I'm formerly ENTJ, but I'm ESTJ.
Oh,
ESTJ
wait.
now.
Let's talk about something that's on our minds all the time, okay?
Uh-huh.
So Fed's birthday is coming up. What are you guys getting him?
Yeah.
We can't like plan
working
it
on it.
here, but
Well, wait, do you have a plan?
I'm not gonna say anything
getting
on
him a cat.
stream.
No, you're not.
Don't tell
No.
him.
No, you're not. If there's another animal in the house, there will be one less.
Scarra,
Animal.
I really want
What do
another
we have
dog.
already? Like 3?
We have 2, and it will stay at 2.
Scarra, I want another dog.
You
Temmie
told
needs a friend.
when I talked to you about how many animals you wanted.
What do you mean?
No, when I talked to you about how
What do
many
you
dogs you wanted, you said
mean?
you wanted 2 dogs, and when I said, "Oh, 2 dogs sounds okay," you're like, "No, I want 3," and I was like,
I was just trying to test your limits. It's better to bargain
Ask for
down.
more,
than-
yeah.
That's why.
and that's why I was like, "No one is having another animal in the
Another
house."
dog. Temmie needs another dog friend. And Mimi too.
You know, if we got another animal, the offline TV Twitter account would literally just be these 3 animals.
That's
It
constantly.
basically
Yes.
already
I actually
is.
It
like
basically
it with
already
just
is.
Mimi and
It's
Teamy.
cute.
Teamy, wow.
Teamy, new
Teamy.
ship
I
name.
thought it was Temimi.
Tamimi. It's
Tamimi.
cute. Tamimi.
Tamimi.
Their name goes well together. Temimi.
Okay.
They're so cute.
Scarra's like, I'm done
Can
with
they
this
be our
conversation.
mascots for offline?
Yeah.
Temmie and Mimi.
They are the mascots of offline.
Yeah.
Who else is?
Until I get rid of one.
Tim.
Timmy.
Timmy.
Timmy. That's kind of cute. Timmy. Oh my god, Timmy's so cute.
What if we just get another pet and call them Timmy?
Yeah, like a little mini-sized version of
Tammy,
Temmy
Mimi,
and Mimi.
and Timmy.
Okay.
Scarra's not amused.
Can we stop talking about more? This is what happens. You guys start talking about animals, and you start like vibing off each other's energy.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
right?
That
we're
happens every
we're on
time.
that
Same
vibe
And then what
frequency.
ends up happening is eventually you guys start doing dangerous things. Like I start looking at your web browsers, and it's like you looking at animals, you guys looking at pet stores, you guys looking at breeders, and I'm
I've
just like,
already done all that.
I know. I was there when you were looking at them. I was just like, this is very dangerous.
AdoptAPet.com. Oh, this Instagram page of just Pomeranians. I
Yeah.
can see,
She
like,
even shows me.
yeah, I'm like, oh, imagine if this,
Yeah, and then she starts comparing her actual dog to these dogs.
good thing Tammy doesn't understand English. Some of the things I say.
Ouchie.
But no more
Hamsters
animals.
would be cute
Wait, how
too.
did we go from Fed's gift to animals?
Oh,
I said I was getting
she's
him a
getting
cat.
him a cat.
Okay, well that's not
Wait,
happening.
what
You
are
guys all
getting-
tell him?
What are you
What are you
gonna
gonna
get
get them?
something nice.
Okay. All right. What about you, Edison?
AK, I don't know yet.
Why did you get this like sensual look in your eyes as you said that?
Oh,
And
yeah.
This is when I look at you, Edison.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's another inside joke.
Nice.
Parents of the house actually dating. So
That's not a joke.
I mean, like
That's not a thing.
a
either.
recap.
Poki, you're just
Oh
making
my god,
shit
we
up
can get him
now.
a pet rock. My mods are geniuses.
Yeah, get him a pet rock. So, like, have it as an actual pet
Throwback.
carrier so he gets really confused and open it. It's just a fucking rock.
Wait, that would be so fun.
Have a little hat on it. That's cute.
It has a collar too.
Aw,
A leash
and
for
a
the pet
little
rock.
leash. Mm,
I'll get him. Maybe I'll try to get him something super
should try
authentic.
baking him a cake.
Baking him a cake.
Yeah, we can all like get together.
Can we,
We
just
can make that a
avoid
s-
the
we even make that a
food
stream.
poisoning and just buy one?
No. We can do it on stream. It'll be like a group effort for
I think
Fred,
that actually-
right?
that's
That'd be
actually a
then
pretty
Fred
good
wouldn't
idea.
be able to be on the stream, and that would make him sad.
Isn't
But it's supposed to be his present. So should he be on the stream in the first place?
He can come
He
in.
should or he should.
He can come in afterwards. You
Yeah.
Because it's like he'll probably have his own
But
stream.
then it won't even be a surprise.
Well, do you need a surprise?
Can we bake it with him?
What?
In it.
It's not really weird. I don't know. if I wanna
okay.
do cake
Yeah,
anymore.
just kidding. Actually, though, I think it would be nicer if we did it and he was able to be there, and we
I
had
agree.
some
Yeah, you're
good
right.
ideas for how we include him. But like, we're doing the work, but he is still involved in
You're
the stream.
absolutely
I'm
right.
gonna give him a
Okay.
pet rock. You guys are great. I'm gonna give him a pet rock.
Are you gonna
No, I'm not gonna just get him one. I'm gonna get him a pet
A
rock
lot of
garden.
pet rocks.
are you gonna like decorate the rocks and like put eyes on them and
you,
stuff?
You know when like you get like a fish tank
Mhm.
and then you usually decorate the bottom and have fish. I'm just gonna decorate the bottom. It's just gonna be pet rocks. And then it's be like, this is your pet.
I just thought of a good present for him. I got that lightning bolt just now.
Okay.
I'm set.
Okay.
It's a really good present.
Okay.
When you guys see it, you're gonna be like, man, I wish I thought of that.
All right. We'll see.
When's his birthday?
It's we'll
August 7th.
Okay.
okay.
I knew that. I was just making sure.
Come on, guys. What the heck?
I
It's like you don't even
Wait.
read the Discord.
When's my birthday?
November 25th.
you
Get
just
fucked.
got.
When's her birthday? Lily's birthday. You should know this.
Also November, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. It's close to 28th?
Mm-mm.
23rd?
It's like the 27th. It's somewhere around there.
First?
26th.
I forgot.
One.
Wait.
Uh,
Toast is 25th as well.
20th. 20th. I remember.
And
I was
Albert's is
off.
15. So
Okay.
that's how I remember.
Oh
And
my
mine's-
god, November.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
my
and
birthday's
mine's
at
22nd.
20, like
Really?
literally
Yeah.
everyone.
One of you guys has to go. I'm sorry. We can't have this many November babies.
We're having.
Wait,
a,
we can have like a November baby
Like a full
offline
birthday
TV
f-
full
and
party.
It's just November.
As long
babies
as you
allowed.
guys are all okay with getting like
The same gift.
The same present.
Yeah. You're all only getting one party. It's not a party for
Okay, no, you're right. We should have separate parties for every single
Oh,
person.
you're
Oh,
right.
no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Scarra
Party,
and Toast
3 days
are
later,
definitely
party,
going
party.
to joint party.
Wait, what?
Wait,
No,
there's
we're not.
so many November birthdays.
Yeah.
I had a really weird flashback. Is November
Valentine's
9 months
Day.
after February?
Yes.
It's
It's
Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Day.
Your
It's
parents
literally
are
Valentine's
mash.
Day.
Anyways,
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just
What?
Why would
They're
you say
romantic.
Don't say that.
They're romantic.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Scarra, I had a very important flashback. Do you remember?
You said weird, and then you replaced
Yeah.
weird with important.
both.
Okay.
Important weird. It's important that I try to see if you can remember. Not in our old house, but in the house before. We did some kind of video or meme because at that point we were like just starting content creator house, like let's post memes on Twitter together, haha. And there was something where I jumped out of a Christmas box. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Out of a box like under the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was like we like it's like
I remember
you know, open.
filming me hopping out of a box like 10 times.
Yeah, and then you closed the box and then you threw it out.
Oh my god, yeah.
We did a bunch
What
of.
was the idea for that?
It was just like a stupid skit.
Oh, I think that one actually popped off a bit.
We
That
had,
one looked
we,
pretty good.
we actually had a lot of stupid skits. A lot.
Yeah, I think it was like the first parter is like you guys like, well, Poki for
oh
Christmas,
my
and then Yuna responds, and it's like him. Yeah, the response to it is him like closing the box and throwing it out the front door.
Oh
It was
god.
pretty good. Wow, dude, that feels like such a long time ago. There's no way.
The send
46
painting.
bits though, one of them has got to be legit. I hope.
$14,000 is what the
For those
the
someone who
painting is
asked, will it
currently
be
at.
signed by Fed? It's going to be signed
By
by
everybody.
everyone
on
in
the
Offline
back
TV.
though.
On the back, yeah.
So you can still get the nice aesthetic actual paint.
I'm like looking for it, and it's like, okay,
Oh, it's gotta be so far.
it's so far back. No, I
So
gotta.
far.
And the other 2 paintings will be sent out on Monday because they don't deliver on the weekends.
Can you put all the other ones up too?
I can if you want me to. I
Yeah.
will,
Thank you.
and we'll just PayPal whoever, like, I can give to Offline TV.
We'll figure it out afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
know.
All right. Any
Any
other
other
things you want to talk about? We about to be done.
When
2
will
hours.
Scarra and Fed go on their honeymoon? It's a very, very good question, actually.
Yes.
Oh.
Really?
Yes. I took half.
You think
You
you
didn't
think
sign
we've
up
ever
for
drank
it, are you
milk from
serious?
the same cow twice?
Wait, what?
That last question. You think we've ever drank milk from the same cow twice?
Highly doubt it.
Who cares? We drank from it 3 times.
I don't drink
Poor
milk.
cow.
Almond milk.
You think-
Cashew milk.
You think you drank from the same?
I actually
almond
think
twice?
you definitely drinking from the same cow twice
I don't think
because
so.
they mix all the milks
Yeah, I was
together.
Oh,
just-
that's true.
Yeah.
True. True.
Like, there's no way the milk you get is from one single
Goddessin.
cow. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Poki.
Will you guys do another unboxing for sure?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have some
Ki-
packages.
You know, we've had the same packages for so long that some people sent me things and would repeatedly ask me, "Have you opened it?" Because my PO box is also with the Offline TV PO box.
No.
But
Okay.
and they've even sent things to us, but like communicating via me, and they keep being like, did you get it yet? Like, did you get it?
We need to
It's
do
literally
it.
been 3-4 months.
Let's talk about this. So like, we had the PO box and no one checked it for a month and a half.
Oh,
so I go back to renew it. And he's like, "You're back. You're renewing it now. I thought you were gone." And they're renovating the store, so like they can't use half of it. So they really need boxes out instantly. He starts giving me the boxes that I missed for a month and a half. It's literally just like. He's like, this one was here a month ago. This one was here a month and a half ago. This one was here a month and a half
3
ago.
months
This one's
ago.
here a month ago. And I was like, shit, dude, I'm sorry. I've been so busy. And then she just looked at me and he started shaking his head. I start reading them all. They're just all Poki.
I just feel bad because people are like, "Did you open this?" And I'm like, "I'm waiting on everyone else. Relax." I
Yeah.
should just open a separate one, maybe.
You have enough
You
to
have
do your
enough to
own
do your own.
video.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but I want to save some of the stuff for like.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
no, so-
yeah, save some and
Exactly.
then do some
Just
for your
pick
video.
some random
I think
ones,
you
like-
should. You have enough.
Yeah. I completely agree.
You might. I hope some of you are sending me weapons.
I have a completely off-topic question, actually.
Oh, I love it. Go.
So I was
Let's
wondering.
end with this.
I was wondering with Mafia.
oh, God.
So you know how chat and us, we all know we've been doing Mafia streams.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about like the meta and the progression of Mafia over the last few months? Because we were talking about Mafia earlier, where I got my nickname Goddessin from, and that was what in like February or March or something like that. I feel like Mafia back then is very different from Mafia now.
Yeah, because people are better.
No, we had a lot of random people.
You think
Like,
it's because we had more new
But
blood?
when it's infrequent, it doesn't progress. It is regress a word. It goes backwards. Nobody knows what anybody's doing. Nobody knows when people are lying. Nobody knows anything. It's just like 50-50. Good luck, have fun. Or like, oh, actually, it ends up being dependent on whether the cop dies early or not. But if we play frequently, people get good enough to start being able to tell when others are lying.
But I also feel like it's all a big metagame now when we play Mafia. It's like this person always plays this way. So if they ever play like outside of the box that people see them in, then suddenly you're either Mafia or something's completely
I
off.
feel like
you
that
know?
also ends up being RNG. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, a little bit. I got put in a weird box because I put myself in like the thing where it's like I just want to kill everyone, and then it's like, well then let's just kill them early so we don't have the X factor. I'm like, shit, they're right.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's like you start doing some weird, like the players who are gonna be like the most talkative, the ones who are gonna like perform the best, or the ones like there's some players that people don't want to kill early, and there's some players that like people want to kill like instantly.
Is this something that you guys see us making like continual streams
I'm
over the
down.
next few months?
I think like we can do bi-weekly and not get too tired of it. If we do,
Bi-weekly
like 3 a week.
sounds good.
But do you think we should try to bring in maybe new blood every now and then?
Yeah.
Heck
like
yeah.
change
For
it up.
sure.
It throws off the game, which is good.
Which is good. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with
Mo is
Like
great.
Mo is
Oh my God,
awesome.
Mo is so
Mo
good.
and Destiny was
Destiny was
also
100%
awesome.
win rate, disgusting.
What-
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to sabotage.
Who
that
would
at
be
the
your
end there.
favorite person in LA to get on the show?
Actually, you know what?
Ellen.
You know who
Is
I'd like to
Ellen
see?
in LA?
Is that in LA?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'd like to see Reckful actually play Mafia.
I don't know if he would like
I think
Mafia.
he'd be. Maybe
I
not.
think it might make him anxious.
Oh yeah, he seems like too wholesome.
Yeah.
He is
I'm
very
like, maybe I'm
wholesome.
Mafia.
I like Reckful a lot. He's a really interesting guy. Glad he comes
Yeah,
over.
He's
here.
the
I
fastest
agree.
piano learner I've ever met.
Ray, really?
He's
The
so
fastest
good.
what?
He learns piano very fast.
Ah.
Like he looks at the video of someone playing, right, and imitates. He can play both hands, like, and it looks like
Because
when
he's
you
good
hear
at
him play,
typewriter games.
it sounds like he's been playing for like months.
Wait, he wasn't? I saw that clip of him.
No,
streaming.
apparently he wasn't. That's him playing for like less than a month, or not even a month, like few weeks max.
Really?
Yep.
I'm jealous.
Cutie playing
I asked
Mafia.
him, I'm like,
I
"You're
feel like that would.
lying."
Sorry, I
Sorry.
feel like that would be like T-Pain. When
Oh, yeah.
T-Pain played Mafia and he just was not actually playing.
Wait, I actually love the idea of like for chat that must be something where they see a dynamic of a streamer that they never ever have a chance to see again. You know, where that streamer or that personality is put into a situation where they have to lie through their teeth and convince other people that their lie is the truth. You know, like how often does that ever come up? Like, you know?
And in like a meaning, I mean,
Key's
meaningless
actually pretty
way,
good at
kinda.
this. He
think
used to
so?
he used to always be like, "No, this is 100% right. Bet on it." And he'd be like $10,000. And it'd be like $1,000.
All right, let's get
and
cutie.
Let's get cutie.
And then like literally, if your hand got close, he's like, ah, or he'd do something stupid like that. But like if he really thought that, he just shook on it. And he's like the only person I know who's willing to always make that play. Like he has the ultimate card, and he's willing to make that like handshake like $1,000 on it all the time. That's so funny, actually.
you guys keep letting us know, and we'll see who we can get a hold.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think
it's
it's pretty. Oh, are you okay, Lily?
Something got in my eye. I'm gonna close one eye from now on. Go.
No, it's okay. We're ending.
think
Is
we're
there any
ending
last
anyways.
minute things you
Okay.
guys want to say? Give your shout outs aside from offlinetv.gg/merch and pokimerch.com.
Well, I'm just happy to be here with you guys.
We love you too, Scar.
Yeah, me too.
You're alright.
Thanks for inviting me,
No problem.
Poki. This was a lot of fun, actually. I had no
Oh,
idea what to
God.
expect, honestly.
It was a very,
It was a very
random,
casual.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
I-
wanted, like, some of them will be intense where I'm, like, one-on-one talking to people. And I know
Yeah.
people really enjoy that. But it's hard to do that every week. So some weeks just going to be
It's
us
just like
chilling, talking.
shooting the
Shooting the shit.
Is
Shooting
that,
the
is
shit.
that what the
I
kids
think
call
that-
it these days? Shooting the shit.
Oh my
Wait, okay,
God.
okay. Last thing. Does anyone in chat know the term? It's like the inside of a sausage factory. The sausage
No
factory.
one uses
thing.
that.
No
I use this
one.
all the time. I use this all the time in our meetings and when I'm trying
Say
to describe
yes or
things.
no. I want to see the amount of no's.
Do you guys know the sausage factory reference? Chat.
No. Question mark.
No.
They
Yikes.
always
No.
give me shit for this.
Question mark. No.
Listen.
One
Yes,
person
no,
said
no.
yes.
There's a ton of yeses. There are a
There's
ton
like
of yeses.
5
There's
out of
more
500.
no's.
No, I see a lot of
There's
yeses.
no yeses, pretty much.
I do. I think
What
it's
does
like
that mean again?
it means it's like something. You know, so sausages, right? They're nicely wrapped. They look fine, and you like eat them. You're like, oh, this is nice and clean. When you look at how they're made,
It's disgusting.
pretty
it's
gross.
disgusting. Like think of how a sausage is made.
Oh.
It's literally ground up meat, right?
Yeah.
Saying that's what we are.
We're ground up meat.
No, we look like presentable.
Oh,
but
yeah.
behind the
But then you
scenes,
see our
we're
meetings,
fucking-
you're like, this
No,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. I'm not
behind the
talking. Oh, yes, actually, yes, yes. Lily without her makeup on. Ooh.
Oh.
That's the end of this episode,
Ugh.
guys. Please follow all my lovely friends Lilypichu, EdisonParkLive, Scarra, and follow this
You
channel.
better end the stream
I
soon
tried
because
to
I'm
put
about
the
to break
podcast
some
once a week.
TOS
Thank you
right
guys
now.
so much. People will probably
Hey,
see
I'm
my
about
shout
to
out-
break
shout
a
out to
lot
Bush
of
Nation.
TOS.
Please
Shout out to
nobody
Bush
dies.
Nation.
A lot of
Please.
TOS. All right.